Beyond bent. Janssen! And Blackburn Rovers are 18 minutes away from a Premiership return.
As far as Stewart, just outside the penalty area, clips it central. Poor David Dunn! David Dunn equalises! It just had to be! Dax corner and it goes. Glance towards goal! And Rovers have taken the lead! And Charlie Mulgrew has scored his 14th of the season!
Hello, Rovers fans. It's another match day. Sheffield United, Blackburn Rovers. Rovers in the yellows. My beard is blue and white, though. I don't have yellow dye, nor do I want it, actually. I'm a Cleveland Browns fan, born and raised. You think I put black and yellow in anything? You lost your mind. Rovers take on the Blades down at Bramall. Is it down? I assume Sheffield's down, right? I'm an American. I know it's American geography. What do you want me to say? But huge game. Rovers haven't scored in 4 matches. Sheffield United haven't conceded a goal in 4 matches. So the crazy laws of the universe, of course, dictate that we should score multiple goals this game. So we'll see what happens, man. What a day, though. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Crossbar. We've been working on the bar name. We got the bar food menu done. Today, friends, guess what we're doing today? Yeah, the drink menu. You know it. We're going to do some spirits and some taps. We'll all decide, maybe take a little vote. But we're building the dream bar, the bar of our international collective dreams, our nice small little coterie here. So what's up, chat room? How do we feel? AR is here. Let's get ready to rumble. Nice. I don't think I can actually use that catchphrase because I think Michael Puffer it's copywritten. Did you know that? So anyway, Ollie's here. Yellow. See, I did it for you, Ollie. I sung it poorly for you, sir. Hope you're doing good way down under. Gypsy boy. He's just a gypsy boy. Good to have you here. Come on, you blues is right. What's up, Paul? Hey, Andres, hello, todavía, cancha tu madre. Andres, I really appreciate you being here. Before we get back to chat, know this, everyone. Andres from Chile, Chilean. Not only did a few Chileans come to Lancashire, to Blackburn, to watch Ben Brereton Diaz play, but he got hurt, and now it turns out he might miss the year. So any Chilean fan here who's willing to stick with us and hang out for a little bit, because we will talk about Ben probably at length today at some point, just know I really appreciate you. And as a Rovers fan, as a tertiary member of the Rovers community, I'm sure everyone there really appreciates the loyalty. So appreciate that. Neil, it's been a while since I've been here. Well, Neil, your streak is over. Maybe we needed you here, Neil. We haven't scored any goals since you left. It's your fault, Neil. Neil. Just kidding, man. Sheffield is down. I knew it. I knew they were down. Gun against my head. I would have done it. That's not even a phrase in other countries. Only in America, gun against my head, because we love guns. Anyway. Aguante el Rovers, carajo. Real ale. Oh, Jiva's already here. Jiva, I've been looking at some of your social media posts. You're a good dude. Love it. Solid guy. I'm excited to talk to you about that. Pick your brain. Signs more. Yeah, right. What's up, Ben? How you doing? Hope the shirts are selling well. I looked at them. I love them. I don't know what was going to happen to those shirt sales now that Diaz is hurt. But I appreciate you stopping in. Really, I do. I'm effing worried about tonight. Jacob 06. Jacob, I know. This is a huge game, Jacob. Huge. You have every right to be worried. I'm not going to downplay your neurosis, and I won't downplay how you feel. I'm going to embrace it. It's a very real thing you're going through. I, too, am going through it. We need goals. We need points today, not later. The run has to be done. The bad run has to be over. Diaz, unfortunately, isn't going to be with us for a while, and these dudes up top have to step up. Plain and simple. Simple, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Yeah, exactly, Ben. Look at Swangan already dropping money. Who had to bow? 3 points today. Boom, 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 bow, bow, bow. Let's hope so. You know how to count, so I'll take your word for it. Swinging, I hope you're doing good. By the way, everybody, I think I can kind of screen share it. Ready? Oh, there we go. Okay, hold on. Boom. I'm trying to work on some stuff here. But as you can see, here's like a little lineup thing I was doing. Check this out, though. The crossbar food menu. Very rough draft. Do you remember all these? This is why I bring this up right now, Swinging. I would like, because you've been so awesome, I would like one Norwegian snack on this menu. If we have to sub something out, fine. I prefer not. We're not subbing out scampi fries. I can tell you right now. So Swinging, ponder and ruminate and let me know maybe your favorite deep cut favorite or iconic Norwegian bar snack. I need to know. So yeah. And then I've been kind of doing a thing. Look, see, look, there's a thing. There's the lineups. It's a thing. Hey, look at that thing. I don't know why I'm doing full screen. I do not want full screen. There we go. So yeah, so let me know. Yeah, amen, Andre. We're showing you love too. I'm serious about the scampi fries. You know why, y'all? I got them. I got the scampi fries. I got a case of them. 2 bags here for today. That's right. That's right. I have 24. I think I have 21 scampi bags. So we'll see. What better way to munch down some vinegar and fish flavored fried snacks than with a piping hot mug of coffee? I couldn't think of a worse combination. And if you're wondering, neither make the other taste better. They don't. They don't make each other taste better. It's not a thing that's happening. Not a thing. Sorry, I just shut the door there. Yeah, so I'm eating fried scampi and drinking coffee in honor of today. I'm stressed. Is the real Norwegian food is frozen pizza? Stop. Yeah, Ali is a legend. Yeah, I've got 2 legends here right now. I last drank alcohol on the Hull game last month, so I'll take a cranberry juice, please. Nice. You know I want to deliver the line from The Departed right now. You know I want to deliver you that line perfectly, but I won't because I shouldn't. But a thought crossed my mind. Hey, nice. I bet that drive, man. How was that for you? I'm sure not fun. I haven't been here in so long. There's a menu. I could never. Oh, there's a menu, Ali. It's called the Crossbar. It's the name of our virtual pub that we're designing in our minds. I was working on the menu today. Today, we're working on the drink menu. And then next week, the jukebox. Super fun. I know, Paul. Maybe I should put a dessert on there. Deep fried Mars bar. If everybody thinks Paul's on it. What is Brun Ost? Somebody. Jared, how could you? It's like licking our rotten foo-foo. What, these scampi fries? I don't think so. I think they're pretty amazing. Used to live in Trondheim, Svagen. No way. Svagen, did you hear that? She was in Trondheim. All right, so then Brun Ost is a thing. Okay, Brun Ost is a thing. I got to look it up. I have no idea what it could be. All I know is these scampi fries taste like fish and vinegar, and I'm here for it. And this coffee is amazing. This is why I'm drinking it. My wife made great coffee today. I can't make coffee this good. And yes, that is my face. And yes, that is a reference to the American version of The Office, which is not as good as the UK, but sneakily had better longevity. I think they took it in a different direction. And I think I like it for that. It's different. It's a different show than the UK Office. UK Office was groundbreaking. It's the first real mainstream cringe. Did you know that? Look back. There was no real cringe like that. Seinfeld was early proto-cringe, but UK Office sealed it. Jared, it's brown cheese here. Are you joking? First of all, I have all the colors to assign to cheese. I would pick brown as my last one. Let's start there. Second, it's just called brown cheese. It's got to have a cooler name than that. It's gross cheese, but made from whey, not curd. It's sweet and has a burnt taste. Oh, it's interesting. Burnt Allston's cheese. I prefer real. Well, yeah, but I mean, you're a fancy man. Art, film, TV. You can afford real scampi, Ben. I do this and one other part-time job, so I can afford skimpy fries. I know. Well, I don't know how to get those, Paul. I'm looking. Here's the thing about that list. I most definitely want to get more. So, for the record. Yeah. No way. That's pretty good. Have you all played the game Wordle yet? Oh my gosh, it's so good. I put it in spelling. It's not Wordle. Worldle, where you do world geography. They give you an outline of a country, and then wherever you guess, they give you the kilometers, how close you are, and the cardinal direction. So you can kind of work your way there. And I got to say, man, some of the, I mean, there was a brutal one, I think like 2 days ago that I missed because, and I should have known because of what's happening in that area right now. But anyway, y'all should check out Worldle if you like geography. We got a good international audience, so I feel like it would work really well for this group. Paul, I'm going to look up pork scratchings, believe. So anyways, Rover, Sheffield United. Sheffield actually is foddering them in the back there. They've got a kind of a 3 with wing backs, 3 at the back with wing backs, and kind of a 2 in the midfield, and then 2 kind of cams. And then they got Sharp up top, their captain, who is scored and created a good amount of goals. I think 12 goals, 7 assists. Gibbs White and I think Fleck will be up there. Burge and Norwood in the midfield. And then that back 3, you got Good, Egan, and Robinson. And Baldock and Norrington Davies, I think, are the wings. Yeah, Norrington Davies out on the left, Baldock out on the right. So that's how Sheffield's going to come at us. Obviously, we're going to match him with our 3 at the back. Which is very exciting. Not many changes for Rovers. The big one, Harry Pickering, finally back at left back. Hopefully that'll give us a boost. No Ryan Giles. No Ryan Giles. Plenty of scampi fries. No Ryan Giles. Is Giles Welsh? Why do I have that in my head? Maybe just because he came from Cardiff. Oh, yeah, Huddersfield. We actually scored that game, didn't we? In my dreams, I hang out with Basquet and more Hollywood and caviar. Yeah, I bet. That's pretty good. Did you ever check out Jean Cocteau? French artist, filmmaker from 50s era. Did you look him up yet, Ben? Giles is English. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Right. He played for a Welsh team, though. I know, Paul. Hedges is Welsh. That's it. Thank you, Jiva. You guys keeping my old stoner brain sharp. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're going to need goals. Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, good. Okay, well, I hope you at least found it interesting. And again, Lofi and Beauty and the Beast, great films by him. Super weird stuff. I still never found that Massive Attack video with him. Bummer. Anyway, so what do we think, y'all? What are your predictions? What do Rovers need to do today to get some points? I want to know from you where we need to do something. What do you think? Tony Mowbray, of course, just celebrated his big 5-year Annie. What a man. They gave him a little cake. He had a little speech. I saw a couple people saying that this whole thing felt finite to them, as if maybe this is Mowbray's last run. I certainly hope not. But what do y'all think? Are you feeling that too? So 2 big open-ended questions that I'd like you to ponder as we get closer to game time here. We still got about 15 minutes. Is what do Rovers need to do to get points? Who needs to play well for us today? Obviously, in the generic sense, everybody does. But what do you think could help us today big time? And then is Mowbray really done? Or is that just some feeling of nostalgia and inevitability we have due to external factors? That's what I would like to know from all of you. So we'll see. We'll see what you got to say. I'm excited, though. I appreciate all y'all being here, as usual. Just our little crew. It's just us. Charlie Lightbound, what's up? What's up? How did you come to support Blackburn Rovers? Well, I'll tell you, Charlie. I didn't tell the story the last 2 weeks. There I was, young man in the United States Marine Corps. And I'm in Baltimore, Maryland, and I'm standing in formation. And our corporal comes in, and we're all at parade rest. And he says, I need 9 volunteers. And they don't tell you what you're volunteering for. They just say it. And if you're dumb enough, you'll just raise your hand and volunteer for God knows what. So I wasn't dumb enough. I was smart enough to wait. And I waited. And a girl down yonder by the name, I can't say her. I shouldn't say her name. But she was in the formation. I had a big crush on her. She raised her hand to volunteer. And I went, I'll go. I'll go too. Like that. And so we ended up going to supply security detail for a friendly match, DC United versus Blackburn Rovers, which was the game Rovers saw Ryan Nelson in the flesh for the first time because Nelson played for DC United at the time. Ryan Nelson came through the MLS and then went to Rovers that following summer. So Rovers got a good look at Nelson, who played against him, but I ended up being right on the pitch, like right there next to the bench. There was nobody in old RFK Stadium in DC. There was nobody there. There was nothing to secure. So I just sat there and watched the game, sat on the bench with the girl I had a crush on, and we talked. But I actually really just instantly fell in love with the speed, the power, the skill. And it was so quiet there. It was just the guys on the pitch barking at each other. And I was just taken, pulled in like a tractor beam into the world. And then I looked, and originally when I saw some Rovers stuff right away, I noticed that they were a blue-collar steel town that had some success in a previous era under a manager who was a hometown guy who bought the team, and it was like a fairy tale. And I'm from Cleveland, which is a steel town, and there's a lot of similarities. So that is how I found Rovers. That's how I fell down the rabbit hole. 20 years later, here I am. And no, to answer all of your questions, I never got to date that girl. She dated this other guy who actually cheated on her at a hotel party, and she caught him red-handed. And it might have been, she might have caught him red-handed because I might have got up to go to the bathroom and slammed the door extra loud on purpose to wake her up. And then she saw them messing around on the floor. I've never told anybody that. It feels good to get off my chest. I was jealous. I shut the door. She got up and looked over at the motherfucker, and she was like, what the bleep? And I was laying in bed like, good. Like that. And that's one of the shadier things I've ever done. I didn't even know the guy or like the guy. To be fair, it wasn't like a friend or even if I think he was a fellow Marine, but Marine Corps cutthroat. So there you go, y'all. There's your crazy story. I know. Isn't that crazy, Charlie? Thanks, Swingin'. Thanks. Yeah. What's up, Turner? Good to have you in here. Good to have you in here, of course. Naughty. Yeah. I was. I mean, dude, I was like 22. The social intelligence and emotional intelligence doesn't come till a little bit later. I did her. I know. That was the thing too. Like if you are gross enough to cheat on someone, yeah, I kind of like when people who cheat get caught. I love it, actually. I hope it happens all the time. I know, Steve. Yes, exactly. Steve nailing it right here. Wu Wei, go with the flow of the stream. Whatever happens tomorrow, all I know is for the next 2 hours, we're all hanging out. That's it. You could be anywhere else with your time, and you're here with me. So it's much appreciated. Truly it is. So let's make the best of it, man. We got to talk about drinks, first of all. So not seeing a whole ton from you in here regards to what we need to do. Here we go. Paul's got a little something in here. Oh, yo, Jared, going to send you a top tier Lancashire British snack box when you've got. Stop it. Stop it, Mick. I have the munchies all the time, Mick. You mean like right now? As I munch on these scapes? Mick, man, do you have Twitter? I'll put my Twitter thing in the thing in the chat. And then if you want, you could follow me and I'll follow you and message me. It's caps reversed, but you guys will pick up on that. So no, that'd be amazing. I would love nothing more, to be frank with you. Rothwell needs to start playing like he did pre-transfer. No, Gallagher needs to put his shooting boots on. Yes. Gallagher needs to get that second ball into dangerous spaces, and Rothwell has to do more than 1 or 2 deep runs. You got to have more from him today. It's got to be more than 2. Lee Thompson's here. Come on, yo Blues. You know it, Lee. 10 minutes till kickoff. Mowbray will go if we don't get promoted, and he will get a 2-year contract if we do. Interesting, Paul. I could see that. Yeah, I mean, I hope that doesn't happen, but we'll see. We'll see. I gotta say, the aftertaste of scampi fries, which are vinegary, with coffee, which is American-y, is so bad that I have to keep eating and drinking to get rid of the aftertaste. So it's almost like, you know, and instead of having the Band-Aid pulled off slowly, I just keep cutting myself. All I know is when I eat them, they don't taste as bad as when it's just all sitting on my tongue after the fact. Coffee and fish. Anyway, Charlie said, say her name. I can't disclose out in perpetuity. I mean, I'm married now. It really doesn't matter anymore. I'm madly in love with my wife. The only time I even think about this girl is when I tell this story, if I'm being honest with you. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. That's my Twitter thing. Ollie can type. He's young. My old hands don't work. Look at this thing. It's like, oh, your hand looks steady. Yeah, but I shoot with this one. Right? All right. So prediction. Okay, so here we go. Ale. Good local East Lancs one. It's called Pendle Witch's Brew. All right. I'm beginning my list on my stained piece of printer paper. I hate throwing away good paper. If I use one side, I use the other. I got it. It's like a weird thing. So Pendle Witch's Brew. I used to work at a brewery, you know, so I actually know a pretty good amount about beer. Yeah. All right. So here's what I was going to get at, AR. We want a tap side and a spirit side. So if we do Johnny Green, that's going to be our only blend. I would still like a single. Okay. So I would still like a single. And I would love to know what y'all think of Redbreast specifically as an option. Johnny Walker Green. I was always a black guy myself, but I get it. Johnny Walker Black's pretty good. That was like the first scotch I ever liked. A porter. But what porter? AR. Do you have a porter in mind? Should it be something flavored or just a traditional? This is where it's going to be really fun, intersecting all of our cultures in terms of building this up. Thanks, Ollie. Kadra needs to pass more. Braden, if you mean Kadra needs to look up after the ball's at his feet and move that ball a little quicker as he starts to pull in defenders, then yes, I 100% agree with you. I think that's been a big issue with Kadra is he gets the ball at his feet and he's trying probably to make something happen. He's forcing the issue a little bit and he's not getting his head up and looking up. And that's a problem too, because I will say, and I think it's fair that that's been a knock on Sam Gallagher, is that awareness once the ball's at his feet, right? And getting rid of the ball quicker and making good decisions with the ball. And that's why we haven't been able to score, because honestly, we know we've just been less clinical up there. Some of it's fatigue, some of it's missing pieces, but also it's just that decision-making in the final third. And something needs to break today. We cannot have another game. I did the math, y'all. I've talked, Ollie, you'll appreciate this more than anyone. I've talked 10 plus hours straight without a single goal from Rovers. This is why we developed a fucking bar, because there's been no goals. We've had shit else to talk about. So we invented a virtual bar called the Crossbar. We populated that bar with the food menu. Today we do the drink menu. Next week the jukebox. Because at some point, hopefully, we'll start scoring goals, and then this bar development will slow down. Greatest snacks: Monster Munch, Doritos on pot noodles. I don't even know if I know what pot noodles are, but I will at least check that out. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, exactly, Richard. Yeah, yeah. So that's Braden. Let me know if that's what you meant, by the way, or if you had another version of that. Steve Mowbray meant to be going to India after the season. Talk about a new contract. Is he? Yeah, I could see that. I think either way they would want to give it to him because of what the family went through too, in terms of instability and dysfunction. I would think that they would really want that stability. You know, it's kind of like one of those things when you don't have it, you really crave it, or when you've experienced it and etc. So I'm really hoping that's, you know, what happens with that. Really. Does Kadra have any Chilean grandma? I know, seriously. He's going to need all the love he can get. He's going to need all the love he can get. Yeah, there you see, Paul. I'll sneak him in. 2-2 Rovers to blow 2-0 lead. Chris Hayes. How you going to Hazy Days? You just come on in here. You just come on in here with that. I'm over here eating scampi fries and pounding coffee and enjoying myself. And you drop that on us. We'll see. I think you're being, realistic. I think Rovers, we have to score some goals. Sorry, I'm trying to get stupid ESPN to work. We all know my hatred for ESPN. Have I ever been? No, Charlie. Charlie, I'm glad you heard my story, but I have never been. And I was going to try to go in May if we made the playoffs. That was a big thing for me. But it turns out I have back-to-back weddings the same weekend that there would be playoffs that I'm DJing. I think both. I'm DJing both. So I can't, honestly. I wish I could. By the way, Sheffield knocking at the door here in 7th, Rovers hanging on for dear life. So I'm going to try and go, Charlie, next year when we're in the Prem. Score prediction for me, Kyle Gallup. Yeah, hey. I would say that there are going to be goals today for Rovers. Both teams have really solid defenses. I don't think this is going to be like a wide open back and forth game, but it's just a matter of getting some fortune. Whoever scores first, I think will hang on and win. If Rovers can get out of here with the draw, I'll take it. I saw a little bit of the Sheffield United predictions on their stuff, and they said 1-0 United. I guess I'm going to go 1-1. I don't know. I don't feel good. Maybe it's all the fish and coffee. I don't feel good saying that, though. It might just be the nausea from the food. Canadian Club, alcohol, and Pepsi now. No, Ollie. See this. Can y'all tell Ollie can barely even legally drink, if at all? You have so much to learn, young Padawan. Canadian Club and Pepsi. No. Your taste will change as you age out. Trust me. All that sugary stuff you'll realize gives you the worst hangovers. And downing and consuming all that sugar with alcohol for hours makes everything worse in the morning. So eventually you'll start to get rid of all the sweet and just go for like a more purity consistency of alcohol. Trust me on this. Both teams coming out right now at Bramall. Sheffield in the classic red and white stripes with black shorts. Rovers in the all yellows. Here at Bramall, crowd looks big. Yeah, there's a lot going on. Yeah, I do too. One of my favorite birds. Agreed. AR. My fave tipple is Benedictine. See, there we go. Now this is an old man I could get behind right here. Ginger beer, I will allow, but anything too like in the high fructose corn syrup world, no. So yeah, it is Burge, Norwood, and Flex. So my lineup was accurate. Good is in there instead of Robinson. Interesting. Yeah, that's right. I had that in there. On the bench for Rovers, if you're wondering where's our offense going to come from, Hedges, Giles, Dolan, all available. Davenport and Johnson will help shore up the midfield, and Joe Rankin Costello is there as well. We have no proper backup center back. I think that's what Bradley Johnson would probably have to play for us if there was an injury or something. So it is still our solid same team. Minus Pickering, it's everything you could expect. Rothwell, Travis, Bucko, the Bermuda Triangle in the midfield, the Legion in the back, Wharton, Van Hecke, Lanahan. So yeah. So no size, but definitely some offense and some wing help. So we'll see how that works. Kadra and Gallagher have to do more. It's that simple. I think the back's been fine. I honestly think the midfield's been pretty okay too. I know Bucko is off his form he had that was so lightning impressive. Just so good to start the year. And I think he's fallen a smidge, but I don't think everything happening in the midfield is directly related to our lack of goals. I think it's up top. So this is, and y'all know, I had put a bet down with Ollie Walker-Peel at the beginning of the year, a $5 every time Sam Gallagher scores, because I thought I'd only be out $10 at the end of the year. Obviously, I've eaten crow and spent some more than that. But that was more me as a challenge to him, I guess. I don't like I know him. I'm like, I'm challenging you, Sam. $5 per goal. That'll motivate you, right? Not that you're not a professional with your own motivations. So anyway, I just need to see something from Sam today. It's that simple. It's that simple. We're underway here. Yeah, a lot going on here. I was off crack. Yeah, I like a good rum. Yeah, rum. Yep, I like a good rum. If we're gonna go with a dark, yeah, but what kind of vodka, Charlie? I'm fine with a rum, a vodka, something like that. But I need what kind, my good man? Yep, just getting his head up when needed. Yeah, exactly. Hey, there is the man. Do you update your beard dye daily, Jared? Ha. I'll tell you right now. What the heck is going on here? Yeah, I'll tell you right now. I just have the same container I bought for like $9, man. That same $9 container. It's gonna last me multiple years, I would say. All right. Well, I lost the stream already. That's real exciting. Of course. Of course. Yeah. Thanks, Stu. Appreciate you, bruv. It's all for y'all. Again, it was costing me 18 US total for the white and the blue, and it is a crap ton. So I feel like it was a great investment. My daughter, who's 18, not even 18 months old yet, but old enough to know when I have it on, because she looks at me like, what is going on here? Oh man. I'm 18 and can drink, so have that, Jared. Yeah, I forgot about the 18 thing. You got a good point. You got a good point. I'm nervous for this one. Yeah, you got a good point there too. You got a good point there too, my friend. No corn syrup in the UK. That's too gross. You're correct. It is. So wait, what do you guys flavor? What do you all flavor? Is it just sugar you use? Do you use cane sugar? I can't stand high fructose corn syrup. The industry, the sugar industry, the whole 9 yards, can't stand any of it. So please tell me. Tell me. Won't you tell me that you want me? I'd like to know. Spiced rum. Yeah, who's the ref? I will look that up for you. Domingo, yo, what's happening, friend? What's happening? I am multitasking so hard right now. Yeah. Oh, so it's all cane sugar? What's ruined? Hey, son of Mick, good to have you here, friend. I know. I'm really nervous, Chris. I'm doubly nervous right now because I can't get ESPN to work. So that's real fun. That's so awesome. It's banned. This is just one of the many reasons why I'm just so frustrated with the American politics. It's because of stuff like this. Like, it's banned there. By the way, we finally have a free kick. I have the game, and it's Sheffield going in and Kaminsky going up big to grab it. The pitch looks muddy and crappy, I got to say. And by the way, if you want to link up with me, I'm at 307, 308, 309, 310. So if you're ahead of me, pause your screen. If you're behind me, pause me. 314, 315, 316, 17, 18, 319, 20. So Blades with the ball here now, pressured by Pickering. So when Pickering first started with us, I noticed it took him a couple games to get up to speed, and I'm hoping that he can hit the ground running today. That would be a big boon for Rovers, if I'm being honest, because Harry did have a slow start to the year, if y'all remember that. So I'm here. I'm back. We're good. Hi, buddy. Rovers win today. Fabian Gonzalez. Que pasa, friend? Que pasa contigo? Sean, I'm on set, so I won't be active that much in chat. Hi, Jared. Good luck today, man. Kick some butt. Tell everybody there I said break a leg. Fantastic stuff. Do your thing, man. Yeah, here we go. So Sheffield content to just have possession right now. 403, 404, 405. If you're watching and listening, let me know. If you only have my voice and no match coverage, let me know, and I'll do as good a job as I can for you. So we'll see here. The prevailing themes from all of you, I didn't see a lot of score predictions in. Don't forget, winner of the score prediction at the end of the year, you do get a prize. All the winners from now until the final game. Anybody who gets the score prediction exactly right gets a sweet, sweet prize. Big throw in for Sheffield. Again, Rovers back defending in their own box. The ball's going to go out. Sheffield will play it back. And is Egan trying to make a run? Sheffield, used to play those overlapping kind of creative center backs under Wilder. Now they got old Higginbottom there, which I love the name. So Sheffield dominating possession as we cross over the 5-minute mark. Wiping down the ball. Rovers back in defending again. It is a muddy, clunky pitch. 2-1 Rovers. Okay, Dalmatian. Appreciate that. There goes Ben Mini Cooking. They're still big, but they could been proven. Oh, interesting. Like what, Steve? I would love to know. Yeah, I don't know. Judging by what's happening here, Rovers are going to need goals. Kaminsky with a desperate punch to get the ball out. He was getting bullied in there. I don't understand how that's not interference. Could somebody explain to me that? Helen. Hello, Jared. From sunny Malta. No bar showing the match, but we've got you. Hey, Helen, enjoy a drink. You know we are, by the way, at Sheffield United with a corner here now. 5:47. They're going to play it short. Ball out left. Played into the middle. There's space for a shot. Missed. Scuffed it. Still Sheffield with the ball now. Into the middle with a low pass, and it's going to be deflected out for Rovers. Again, solid defending. Helen, what drinks are you drinking? We're designing the virtual drink menu for the bar today as a side, right? That's the B story. A story is always Rovers. So let me know. I've used molasses, honey, maple syrup in the past for back sweetening cider, but for trapping CO2, usually sugar. Oh, yeah, getting nerdy now. Kaminsky with his hands up, 6:20 on the clock. Huge, gargantuan throw. Punched away, cleared over the head by, I think that was Trav. The ball's still going to go out, and it's still Sheffield here, dominating possession. Pickering and Kadra can't win that ball back. Rovers not going to press here. They're sitting back, and it's Sheffield with space now in midfield. Pass in their own territory, I should say. So Rovers lurking around that midfield line. Sheffield bring a couple of players back. Look for a long diagonal. Not going to happen. Sniffed out by Rovers. Challenged, and it's going to be a throw for Sheffield. I know. Helen, thank you. I kept that up. 2-1 Blackburn. Okay, Turner. Love it. Rapeseed and sunflower oils are poisonous. Only use olive oil, coconut oil. Huh. I didn't know sunflower oils. What do they drink in Chile? Isn't that the question? We all know about chacaceros. Oh, that's a big shot. Kaminsky down with his right hand. What a powerful stop. Sheffield was running on. Low shot from the right side of the box. If you're running out into the box, that was Baldock on the big run there from out on right. And honestly, just a great stop. Down and quick to his right. Kaminsky, paw on the deck. Whew, that ball had some pace. Great save by Cam. That Gallagher couldn't get back there. Yeah, that was a great save. That ball popped straight up. And it's another corner. It's far posts at Kaminsky, but wide of goal. And Rovers will have a goal kick. I'm mad worried about today's match, Jared, but I'm feeling good about the slump ending today. 2-1 for the final count. Rum and Coke to start with, please. And there you go. Yeah, I guess if it's made with cane sugar, I'm more inclined to be down. Ollie, Domingo, anybody who drinks soda as a mixer. I'm a big ginger beer as a mixer guy, if I'm being honest. I know. What an impressive save. How are you? I'm sad Rovers need Ben. Chile need Ben against Brazil in 1 month. It's not happening, Fabian. I'm so sorry. I promise you with ligaments, there's no way he's going to be back in 4 weeks. We can be hopeful, and I will cross my fingers, but I'm not. Realistically, pragmatically, I don't think that's going to happen. I'm sorry to say there's 3 ligaments on the outside of your bone there, and the one is really prone to stress and damage. And that's the one that usually gets most often damaged of the 3 that kind of wrap on the outside of your ankle there on your, anterior side. So I don't know. I am crestfallen about it. All right. Better there from Rovers. A little bit better defending now, not giving Sheffield United any way in, and they're going to have to play the ball out. I will specify Mexico made with coach. Yeah, so Lopez in America, like myself, That's anything made with cane sugar. There's not a ton, but you can get what we call Mexican Cokes because they still make it with cane sugar down in Mexico. It's an obscene amount of sugar. All right, Sheffield over the top here now, past the defender, and Cam with another save, and this time on the rebound. It is Sheffield United, but it's going to be called off. Norrington offside. Norrington offside. It was a great flick over there. And yeah, Norrington was offside. Norrington was. Kaminsky with another amazing job, though. It wouldn't have mattered if Cam didn't make that first save with his body again down. Yes, it does. I know it does. That's why we're talking about alcohol, because this might be a long match. So we're going to talk about drinking, friends. Helen, I'm still waiting to hear. I would love to know what drinks you have at the bar. Nobody be too embarrassed, by the way. This is deep cut stuff. I want to know your favorite. You don't have to try and impress anybody or put something on. I just want your comfort drink, your drink of choice. That's what it's all about. I want the menu to be very real. Rovers with a nice through ball now. It's over to Gallagher on the right. Tries to play a ball into the center. Deflected. Still back to Galley. Holding it. Going down the byline through the middle. Cleared by Sheffield. Great job there by Gallagher. What a run by Lenahan to fight to keep that in, but it goes right over the feet of Nyambe, who was close. The ball came with a bit much. Nyambe couldn't keep it in play. So 11:05, 11:06, 11:07 on the clock. Still 0-0. Tony Mowbray looking at the ground. He looks nervous. Now, Rothwell tried to start a little short free kick on to Kadra, but they're going to make Rovers reset. So now will they try something short again? Van Hecke, Wharton, Lenahan, Gallagher, the big men up front, right on the line in the box. Rothwell's hand in the air. The set piece comes in way too low. Jank. Rothwell with a big interception, though, off the rebound, tries a shot across, scraping it, and scuffed. Rothwell screams in frustration. I think for a moment there, he wasn't sure if he wanted to shoot or hit Galley. And he did a bit of both. Too much mustard on it for Gallagher. Nowhere near a shot. I think that was a pass. But I don't know. He really let it go. Just a scuff there by Rothwell. Great interception. Great read by him, though. I got to say, that was a FIFA play. 12-16, 17, 18, 19, 12-20 on the clock here. Rovers in all yellows. Sheffield in red, white, and blue. And we're at 12:27 on the clock, 29, 12:30. Sheffield trying to do a little layoff pass to runners in the middle, deflected and headed away by Rovers. Ball still in the midfield. Sheffield with it. Nyambe deflects. However, back to Sheffield, and they will reset just at halfway. They're going to bring the ball back to their center backs, reset everything. Jiva. Feel like an old man last week, went to a cocktail, ordered an old fashioned. They brought it with a marshmallow in it, campfire steam. I sent it back. I would too. Here's the thing, Jiva. Now remember this, everybody. I take this shiz so seriously because I literally ran a brewery for years. I was in charge of the whole damn operation, honestly. My boss was pretty hands-off, so I had a lot of autonomy. And did you see this on the menu? Or did they tell you about it? Or did you just say, I'll have an old fashioned and this is what they brought? It's very key that I know this part, Jiva. So I want to know from you. Was there any mention or prelude or anything? Or did you just say old fashioned? And they're like, this is a surprise. It's a campfire old fashioned. It's got a marshmallow. I really want to know. The whole room wants to know, really. The crossbar, we're at the bar. Just so we know, there's no way I'm giving you a marshmallow at the crossbar. There will be no marshmallows in the bar. Not even for a foo-foo cocktail. It ain't happening. So I want to know, Jiva. Sheffield still trying to work something in, dominating possession. We just crossed the 14-minute mark. A turnover by Rovers, and yeah, I think the ref's saying play on. So it's, again, Rothwell looking to create out of that midfield. It's going to flare the ball out to Pickering on the left. Pickering sending a long ball in and flares out. Nowhere close to. Looks like Gallagher was running out there. Crying out for a breakaway Rovers goal. I know, Pearson. Yeah, so this is what does play to our strength. Oh, wow. What a play. What was that? Twisting Travis's arm was Sharp, the captain. That's a scumbag play. You could really hurt a guy like that. Did anybody see that? It looked like a Taekwondo move, like judo. He took his arm, and as Sharp rolled, he kept the arm of Travis and rolled Travis's arm, forcing Travis to roll, or else, you know, damage his ligaments. I don't like to see that type of cheap shit. I'm not going to lie. It gets my blood boiling. It gets my blood boiling, for reals. So y'all tell me what you think. 15:14 on the clock. Apologies if you heard our doorbell. We belong to a farm share, and we get food delivered once a week in like 2 boxes. And it's all stuff from local farms. So we don't, you know, buy stuff from like the big American meat producers or corporations. We try and get our meat and veg from local farms here in Ohio because we do live in farm country. And it's a cool little thing. It's like an aggregate. So it's a bunch of little farms all pulled into one place, and then you order it and the money goes back to them. It's great. And all the money stays in local economy that way, or more of it. So I'm excited. All right. So let's see. Boo and hiss. Sorry for your loss, Jiva. I know. 16-minute mark here. 16:03, 04, 05. Buckley signaling, trying to get some Rovers players forward. Mowbray looking pretty darn focused. Not animated, just a real sense of focus on Tony Mowbray right now. And it will be Sheffield with the ball again as we cross over the 13, 16, 27, 28, 29, 16:30. That might be a foul at the 16:30 mark, and it is. Hopefully no booking. I don't think it's going to be. Oh, did Pickering get beat? No. Comes over and saves it. Nice little curling in save there by Wharton. Like a clear. Sorry, did I say save? A clearance by Wharton. Sheffield, a great ball down. However, just over the feet of Sharp. And now it's Pickering trying to find a way to get that ball out of left side. The second ball drops for Rothwell, who's got it at his feet. Now he's going to cut back infield, play a huge diagonal to Kadra. Can Kadra get on the end of it? He will. Great pass by Rothwell. First time cross in by Kadra has to be cleared by Sheffield as Gallagher was galloping full speed into the box. You see right away there's Sheffield. I think that was, I couldn't tell if that was Egan or not. It was like, I didn't know what to do. I just headed it clear. So Rovers will have a corner here. We really can't score on corners, so I'm going to be real honest. I don't feel like excited for these kind of ever. However, that type of counterattacking there was the type of stuff I wanted to that we've been missing. And that's what made it so dangerous. So those type of just put the ball in play, make a quicker, better decision. Notice Kadra there didn't wait. Just boom, first time cross. That's what I want to see, is that clarity and concise decision making. So over to 18. Waste of a corner there. Anybody surprised? Honestly, I'm sorry, just taking my gum off screen. Back to Scampy Fries, since you asked. I can't put what you said up, Paul. But all I thought of when you said that question, Paul, was the old, you all probably won't remember this. Some of you will. We have a cereal here in America called Cookie Crisp. And there's a cartoon dog who's like a villain. Oh, man, Sheffield with basically a free header. Lenahan just did just enough to probably block Sharp's view, and he couldn't even put it on goal. And anyway, this dog and this cop would chase him around. The dog would try and steal cookies and always outsmart the cop guy. And he would go, Cookie Crisp, like that. And so when you put that comment in, Paul, that's how I read it in my mind. I would love to see that, Paul, as well. All right, friends. 19:10. 19:13 on the clock here. Sheffield with some room on the right. Again, they've had the lion's share. Nice little deflection there. Rovers are going to be able to sneak it away. Are they going to take a break? Ball goes back to Kadra. He wasn't ready. Miscommunication. Turned over. Big play by Lenahan there to get that away. And he took a big knock on his knee. I think that was a little bit late after Lenahan's clear. The ref is going to give him a warning. Is it sharp again? I do not like this dude now. No. I'm not a fan of Sharp. I don't care if he does have that tattoo on his right arm. Is there a Sheffield United fan here? You can kiss my ass. How's that sound? You like that one? Your boy over here twisting arms and kicking people in the knees. I don't mind like a shin or a shove or a shimmy. You know, I don't mind physicality. But when you're like going into those weak point areas, Hazy bring up that this is relentless pressure. Big turnover by Rovers here at 2025. It's Bucko trying a shot on the right. It goes past and miss. Fodderingham gets down and the ball just left of goal. You've got to put those on goal. Why? Because you don't know what might happen after the save. And I got to say, Bucko probably with Rothwell's run, no, that should have probably gone to Rothwell. No shot on goal there. But, again, good turnover. So, Rovers looking for some trigger pressing here. They are playing a little bit higher up the pitch right now. I know, right, Lopez? I just can't, you know, unless you're like fighting for your life or your family's honor, you don't need to be doing that. This is a soccer game. This isn't UFC. And flag goes up. It's going to be offside Blades. Rovers with the ball. Looks like it'll be Travis putting down. There's some barking by Mowbray. Big bark and a big spit. Ooh. I'm trying to read lips right now. I can't get it done. I'm sorry. I tried so hard to read lips there. We're at 21:40 on my clock. Sheffield's first header off the Rovers free kick will go out, and now Rovers will have a throw down on the left there. It's going to be Pickering with a quick one. It's back to Rothwell, who has been on the ball a lot, has been a pretty creative. No call there somehow. Rovers 1-1, and it will be Sheffield with the ball. Are they going to wait? Are they going to drive? And good hold up there. Out to the left, overlapping run by Sheffield now. And now there's a whistle. And now they're saying, yeah, Rovers ball here. And Travis trying to put it down quick. No. I know that spit was for real. Yeah, you know it. The enigma known as Ian Pavetta on his way back to Rovers may play later in the season. That'd be crazy. I thought he did. Didn't he do his ACL? Millwall with points on Derby right now. I know that Reading win. Oh, big shove. What the hell is that? 22:40 on the clock. Nyambi just got shoves Nyambi into the wall. Ref, how is that not a card? That was blatant. Nyambi's tough, though. It's going to take more than that. Ugh. Oh, there goes almost a laptop. That was right at the little media crew. All right, this Sheffield team sucks. F them. That's 3 cheap plays I've seen in 23 minutes and 17 seconds. 3. Oh, ball in. Oh, Kadra's onside, and he hits the ball wide right of the net. And no, the flag comes down. I thought he was offside. Yes. Kadra did not bend his run, did not wait an extra second. That's just bad. All right. Still, though, Rovers showing some danger on these really quick counterattacks. I know. I cannot believe that call there. If you're trying to sync with me, don't forget, friends, 23:55 on the clock. 23:55. All right, so a scotch, a rum, a vodka. Anybody have any other spirit recommendations? Cider's huge over there. Are we cider people? Anybody want at least one cider on our bar menu? Where are my lady watch-alongers at. I know we have some in here a lot of the time, which is really great to have some diversity in here. I want to know from them. Oh, nice. Dangerous there by Van Hecke, but it does get through and sprayed out this time. Kadra is onside with space. He's going to make a quick cut. Nice. To the byline. Back across the middle. Oh, and Bucko stops it and falls at the feet. Falls. 3 Rovers players. One-time volley set up right at Fotheringham, though. Rovers had 3 players right there on that cutback pass from Kadra. Kadra looks great there. Really good first touch, decisive, attacking, no hesitating. Attacks that goal line, sends it back. Bucko did not need to put his foot out there. I think he should have read that his guy was coming onto it. And then the one-time volley just flared right at Higginbottom. However, intercepted again. This time it's Travis who's been playing really great. Low ball deflected by Sheffield and just clipped out. So the Blades with the ball. Plenty of space in midfield. Rothwell trying to get back there. Can't. Cutting in, and that'll be a foul. Don't even book him. He's going to book him. Come, you've got to be shitting me. It's Rothwell with a book. I mean, yes, there was. I guess the question here is this a goal-scoring opportunity? Man, that's a big dude. Oh, that's not a yellow. That's a big dude. Jeez. Who's that dude for Blades? Charlie Banks Greg. Is your full name Charlie Banks Greg Sausage Roll? I have to know. Yeah, Benedictine. Thank you, Knife Steve. For you, Yoda, you know you get your spot. So Sheffield United here with a really, really dangerous free kick. Looks like they're going to try and put it all on right there at Kaminsky. Chloe, you're here. Great to have you here. Thanks for responding to this. I'll just take a nice cool point of San Miguel. All right. A cold pint it is. San Miguel's on the tap list. Consider it done. I like a nice solid lager. All right. Sheffield's going to flare it out right here. No attempt on goal. And they're just going to hold the ball on the right. Look to maybe for a one-on-one. Far corner. Headed away. And I think it took a deflection off Sheffield United. Looks like Rovers might catch a break and get a goal kick here. Yeah, in the middle there, AR. I know. Bucko on that. I just think you've got to just peek right and see you've got 2 guys running onto that ball and just lay off, you know. Maybe I've just been playing too much Rocket League, which is like a thing in Rocket League. You've got to check your peripherals. So you'll run into some guy who's got a great angle on the ball. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, Lopez. No. Yeah, man. Hey, I know how to run a bar. It's one of the few things I know how to do well in life. So tap list, spirit lists. I'd like 5 to 6 on each. I don't want it to be huge and trendy and overwhelming. I just want to hit the basics, you know. Whose is the you? Oh, yeah. Oh. Steve, I had that out for my daughter. That is my ukulele. Lopez. That better be a call now. Sheffield United. That better be a yellow. Good. He's got a yellow in his hand. Sheffield United's going to get a yellow right here. This thing's probably out of tune. Ooh. That's bad. That is not tuned. This is my this is a Koa Pili Coco ukulele. They don't make them a ton anymore. As you can see, it's damaged. Well, it's worn. Super duper old ukulele I got 10-ish years ago. My first ukulele, or ukulele, if you want to say it the right way. But my first uke I got in Hawaii when I was stationed in Hawaii. I really did fall in love with it as an instrument there. Rovers with a big free kick here. We're at 28:40 on the clock. Rothwell bearing down. Don't think he'll take a shot on goal. I think he's going to flare it, and it does go out. Nice header. Can't get the ball down, though. And Wharton looks like it just kind of flared out of bounds, and so it'll be a goal kick. Yeah, right? Ha. Jay, that is old school, my dude. Well done. Yeah. I can't play any like traditional Hawaiian tunes. I could kind of do like a traditional Hawaiian strum, But it's really more about, for me, it's really more about me just enjoying it. My daughter loves it. See? It's so out of tune. I don't even want to play it right now. But yeah, I just love jamming on it, man. It's therapeutic. It's so small, you could take it everywhere. I take it camping, put the hammock up, sit in the hammock and play the uke. I can do that for quite some time. Good job there by Rovers winning that. That was Bucko. You know, we've been, I think, overall a little critical of him, and some of it probably rightfully so. But that was great. That's more like the Bucko I want to see. Reading the plays, great interception there, coming back in midfield to help out, getting Rovers the ball. However, we were careless there and just gave possession right back. But that was a nice play by Bucko. Ukulele or yes, I know the ukulele orchestra. Oh yeah, all things ukulele. And here's the thing: Lopez said it was old school. He's right, because first of all, authentic. I got my first uke there. I fell in love with the uke there. My buddy Malia is from the Big Island too. We still play D&D together every Friday. You know, he's from the Big Island, gets stationed in the Marine Corps. So, like, I learned stuff from him, and he was like, if you're going to get a uke, like, get one made of koa. And I was like, I don't have $1,000. He's like, well, you can get koa acacia, which is like a cousin of the koa tree, and it's a good sounding wood too. And then all of a sudden, ukuleles became quite trendy. And every white hipster girl with a bunch of little owl trinkets across her fireplace all of a sudden was playing ukulele on YouTube. And I was like, what is happening to the popularity of this instrument? In a way, I'm glad, because it is a fun little instrument and I want people to have fun playing it. But now I do feel like, yes, that was just hipster of me to say that. Cadge was going to be called offside here. Figures. I don't know. I guess I'm just being really honest with all of you. And I did get annoyed when it kind of exploded in popularity thanks to YouTube. But whatever. I play it because I like it. My daughter loves it. There's some pictures of her at like 5 months old with the ukulele sitting in her lap. It's pretty cute. And another goal kick here. 31-45. All right, shrimp and coffee breath. Anybody want a kiss? Because when I think of cold coffee, it's not even room temperature anymore. It's cold here in the States, by the way. It's cold here in America. When I think of below room temperature coffee, I also think of vinegary fish. Try Greg's new cold American coffee scampi fry combo at your local Greg's today. I'm just hungry. I keep eating these things. Do you? Fine. I'll do my Hans Gruber for you, Lee. Now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho. It's hard to do sometimes. Oh, big trip. Diving in there. That's got to be yellow too. Nope. Ref reaching for the can. His can of shaving cream. And he puts shaving cream onto the pitch. Rovers appealing, saying, how's that not a yellow? The ref saying, I'm going to shave this pitch's mustache. Gallagher should have easily been tripped. Cut across Norwood on a break. How's that not a yellow? Insanity. Gallagher still appealing. I got my first electric car back in 78. It was a punk thing to do. Dad said I would grow out of it, but here I'm 30. It's like, nice, Steve. Tell him. Yeah, Jiva, exactly. That's friggin' great, Steve. I know, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, everyone, but in the UK, you all kind of mandatory for learning an instrument when you're in primary school. Is that correct? Where it's like you have to take music, you have to pick up an instrument and learn it at some point. Am I mistaken on that? Or is that a thing that's kind of baked into your curriculum? Let me know. I'm very curious about that. Here we go now. This ball's going to go. It's rifling into the right. Oh my God, just over. Kadra had it. He had a great Great free kick there. Oh, that would have went in. Fotheringham was not going to get to that. 12 inches down into the left, maybe 8 inches. That ball goes in. Great pace on that by Cadger. Curling. It's everything you wanted. Just over the top right corner, though. So Rovers have pulled this game, I think, a little even in terms of now Sheffield starting to respect our counterattack. Rovers look pretty sharp on the counter. Here's Sheffield, though, with the through ball. Rovers looking for an offside. Not going to happen. The ball is going to roll out, and it's going to be a goal kick for Kaminsky. We are coming up on the 40-minute mark. No, we don't have to. Okay, maybe that's just something I misheard. I had music lesson at secondary school, but never played any instruments. Okay, fair. Fair. Mr. Takagi. And father of 5. Can't even do it. What is it you cowboys always say? Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. That's my really bad. Alan Rickman, I can't. It's not Mr. Potter. Mr. Potter. I can't do it. It's somewhere in between there. I'm getting to James Earl Jones. Mr. Potter. Simba. All right. Anyway, we're about 36 minutes. Still 0-0. Ball really messy here. Just lots of dispossession in a row. Rovers try a diagonal just over the foot of Kadra, who lunges out at it. Nyambi was making an overlapping run. And it actually was tipped by Sheffield. So Kadra and Nyambi on the right going to maybe work a little combo. Back to Nyambi. He's waiting for a little bit of help. Bucko comes, or that's Trav over there. Rothwell tries to play a little ball into the middle, and not going to happen. Kadra, good pressure there. Nyambi keeping up the pressure. Sheffield's going to have to kick it and clear, and Rovers will get a throw. Okay, there you go. Hey, thanks. At school, we had access to the clarinet and flute, but I always loved my axe. What are you, a dwarf? And my axe. You have my clarinet. And my flute. And my axe. Yeah, there, thank you. Yeah, right. I can't. Christopher Lee is just a legend. I dare not impersonate Christopher Lee. That is one tall, scary dude. There is not a person on this pitch that would have fucked with Christopher Lee in his prime. He'd have fenced the shit out of you, honestly. QPR with a goal lead over Blackpool. That's not good. Axe is a UK slang for guitar. Well, in my head, it's medieval slang for melee weapon. Sheffield with some space on the right. Really good job. Wow. Across the middle. Down again, Cam. Another save. Cam again deflects off his foot. Back to Cam and lands at his lap. Kaminsky with 4 or 5 saves. Lenahan's over there giving him a sensual mess. He's like, good job, buddy. I'm so proud of you. Give him a little bat pack, a little head tap, a little Masola rub. Cam with a double save. Pinged right off Van Hecke's face back to Cam. Oh, yeah. Was it, though? Was it, though, Chloe? We dwarves are natural sprinters. My dwarf sounds too much like Sean Connery, which we know is Sean Connery turned down the role of Gandalf, by the way, and was super mad because, you know, could have made a lot of money. And I think he went and did Alan Quatermain in the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. And, of course, retired from filmmaking right after. Sean Connery had a bad year. You want to talk about one of the all-time legends having one of the all-time worst final years? Can somebody here think of a football player that had a great career, respected career, and then the last 2 years of their career were just butt? Somebody give me a comparison to Sean Connery's movie career, because that's basically how it went. I'm not trying to shit on the man. He's a great guy, but, you know, he dropped the ball on that. Picked League of Extraordinary Gentlemen over Lord of the Rings. That's a bad way to end a career, I gotta say. Christopher Lee was once lost to Mexico, and he knocked on a door for directions. Poor lady shat herself and thought he was Dracula. God, that's true. That would freak somebody out. You know who had the same issues back in the day too was Peter Lorre, the old actor, starred in some Fritz Lang movies, specifically M, right, where he played like a tortured kind of child serial killer. And this was gruesome, dark, gritty content for 1920s filmmaking. And Peter Lorre did such, I still don't care what anyone says nearly 100 years later. Peter Lorre in M's performance is one of the all-time great performances of any villain, you know, like monster, whether it be like a serial killer or otherwise. That type of psychological horror, I dare you to put somebody else's performance up against Peter Lorre. I would take Peter Lorre's performance over Anthony Hopkins' Hannibal Lecter. I'm not joking. I would say Lorre. I would pick Lorre. So anyway, Lorre and M would then walk down the streets, and women, mothers with their children, would start crying and run across the street into traffic just to get away from him, because his performance resonated to the very core fears of parents. And the reactions he would get on the street was not what a typical celebrity got. There's your movie history. We're at 4:35, still 0-0. You know it's 0-0 when I'm talking about Fritz Lang and Peter Lorre, everyone. Yeah, Christopher Lee spoke a ton of languages. Travis down right now. Yeah, I know, right? Steve knows his stuff, man. Oh, Dwight York. There you go, Jiva. Good job. So Sean Connery's movie career is the Dwight York of soccer. Again, a cheap shot shimmy by 19. And Cantona. Yeah, that's a really good one. Good one, AR. Both of those are good. York and Cantona. Trav just with some little, the beautiful, we know it's going to come every game. That nice pang of Travis shithousery. I always enjoy it. All right, so Sheffield with the ball here now. 41-30 on the clock. And ball out to the left. Some space for Sheffield coming in. Cam and JP did just... JP said, I'm sorry. Little bit of miscommunication. Cam could have punched. JP headed it out, and it will be another Sheffield corner. Alan Shearer's career went downhill after leaving Rovers. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's a thing. That is a thing. I'll tell you this too, Chloe Slater, going back to the Gimli impression. You know, the scene that I love doing in Lord of the Rings are when the Gimli, Aragorn and Legolas are on the hunt at the beginning of film number 2. They're trying to track Merry and Pippin, and they're tracking that war band across the fields. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard, right? But that's not the quote. It's when the orcs and the Uruk-hai are arguing over eating the hobbits. I love that scene. I could do it all day. If y'all want me to do it verbatim, I will. I can also do, what's his name? Oh, nice job by Sheffield. They're trying to cut in. Good job by Rovers. Okay. Sniffing that out. Rovers looking to move with some pace here. It's Rothwell laying it off to Pickering. I haven't seen a lot of service from him down the left. Giles definitely a different dynamic. Maybe Tony's having Pickering stay back a little bit. Maybe just the natural ebb and flow of the game. But Pickering has not been forward in dangerous areas much at all. Yeah, there it is. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
What about them? They look fresh.
They are not for eating. What about their legs? Oh, they don't eat those. And he goes like that. Remember that? Yeah. I also like, I think his name's, what is his name? Grog or something. It's the guy with the bubbly face. He kind of looks like a pig demon. The Siege of Minas Tirith. I forget his name. He's got some weird name like Gorg or something like that. But he's like, you know, like the field commander of the troops. And when they finally get to, I think it's Minas Tirith, and there's this great shot of him and one of his little lieutenants is there, and he goes, "Fear, the city is rank with it." Like that. It's really good. It's also one of my favorite quotes. That movie's so quotable. I'm excited for the Amazon thing. I am. There's a walking path around. Is that Clitheroe? How do you say that? Clitheroe? I think I just said it wrong. Pendle area called Tolkien Way. Is that Tolkien? Oh, yeah. I've heard about that. I think I've heard. I know about Tolkien Way. I've heard that, I think. Left-footed corner coming in for Rovers. Skied. Not a ton of pace on it. Slightly dangerous. However, it's still going to be Rovers with the ball. And now right-footed far side post. Can Lanahan get the ball back across? No. It's Trav and Lanahan talking to one another. He's going to play it back to Joe. Joe's going to pop it over far post. Gallagher can't get onto it. And still, though, good job there. Rovers now with the ball out left. Pickering with the 1-2, looking, cuts back right. Really nice job. Actually, that was, Kadra looking good. Ooh, Gallagher gets some serves, tries a one-time volley on falling away on his left foot. Skies it. Am I opening a pub? No. But are we getting everything we need for our imaginary pub so that one day, if a series of miracles occur, we can open the pub and then we can all go together? Yes. So it's kind of just really good mental exercise to see everybody's tastes and to blend them all together and create an environment that we would all love. And then, there's a snowball's chance in hell that it could come to fruition one day. I don't have that art film TV money, so I got that Matchbox 20 money. All right, here. Wow, what a half. So we get into halftime here. 0-0, Sheffield United and Rovers. 0-0. I got to say, man, I don't even know. Rovers look dangerous on the counter. Sheffield probably could have scored at least 2 goals by now. Kaminsky with some stellar saves. I've eaten a whole bag of Scampi fries. I got another whole bag for the second half. I'm going to go grab a snack or two myself. I don't have that art film TV money. Yeah, well, I like your honesty. So go grab a snack, everybody. When you come back, we'll talk a little bit about Rovers, what you saw, you liked, what you want to see in the second half, who stood out to you, the rest, all that good stuff. So ponder, ruminate, go grab a drink, stretch, grab a snack, use the head, do what you got to do, friends. And we'll be back in just a few short moments. All right, y'all. Appreciate your support and everything. Hit that like button if you want during halftime. It would mean a lot. Hit it if you thought my Lord of the Rings impressions were mildly entertaining. Then you should hit the like button. We'll say that. All right. So we'll be back soon enough here on Rovers Chat. Thanks, everyone. All right, everybody. Hello. I'm back. Guess what I got? Oh, so excited. Speaking of beverages and stuff, everyone, I got a cream soda. How I love cream soda. This made with cane sugar as well, because this is from a local place here in Ohio called Root Naturals. And they make soda, aka pop, whatever you want to call it. And it's super good. They make the best stuff, plain and simple. I won't drink anything else, honestly. Duncan Slater, what's up, bud? So nervous about the game, but nicely distracted by Lord of the Rings. They have a cave troll. Yeah. Oh, is he? Sean Bean's a Sheffield United fan? Yeah, he crushed that role, honestly. That was before. Now, I know you all knew Sean Bean from like Sharp and, you know, a lot of BBC stuff there in the 90s, but I had never heard of him. And we all know that kind of Peter went out of his way to hire some more stagey, more kind of B-side deep cut performers for that. And, you know, I think my only point is like Sean Bean was not deep cut for a lot of you, but for me, I had never heard of him all the way back then. You know, I was only like 20 years old or something. So yeah, I loved Sean Bean. Sharp is an expert at dying. Yeah. Apart from when he is Sharp. Yeah. Anytime Sean Bean is in anything other than Sharp, he dies. Yeah. Did I? Okay, good. Clitheroe. Yeah, by nightfall, these hills would be swarming with orcs. That's good. I don't know. I guess I could try an Aragorn. I mean, Viggo Mortensen, you know, American, but obviously can speak a lot of different languages. Then I shall die as one of them. That's my Aragorn. Then I shall die as one of them. How's that? Is that what you had in mind for the rest of the watch along? Naomi out on the right side. He's got the ball. That I already hate myself for doing that just now. So just know if you hate what I just did, I really hate what I just did. I love Sharp, but I think of Sean Bean as Lord of Winterfell. Yeah, I mean, right? And who do you serve? Sorry, I'm crinkling Scampy fries as I'm trying to do a scene from God. And who do you serve, Lord Varys? I serve the realm. I love that sass from Varys. Season 1. That's where I was like really a big fan of the Spider, you know, and obviously once Benioff and Weiss took over from Martin, a lot of that nuance of that character went bye-bye. But I've always enjoyed that line because that's how I feel here in the States. Everyone's like, well, are you Democrat or Republican? I'm like, I just want the country to be doing better than it is. I just want, you know, that's all. I serve the realm. So I signed up for the Marine Corps. It's all about the realm for me. I don't put a political party above nation's interests. So, you know, education, healthcare, infrastructure, clean water, food that won't kill you. That's my baseline. That's all I'm asking for. Baseline stuff. Is he? Maybe you're right. I always thought he was, but I thought he was raised in, yeah, I don't know. You're right. Okay. Let me know. Maybe I spoke out of turn there. I'm sorry if I did. I don't assume everybody's American. Gimli would be better. Did they really? Is that like knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone? Is that what this is from? Is that what the nursery rhyme's just about this? Yeah, right. That's up there. It's up there. I was just trying to think of this old Norm Macdonald joke, but I can't now. I wanted to say it. It's not coming to me because it's got to be done perfectly. And I don't think I have it perfect in my head right now. I don't want to flub a good Norm Macdonald joke. Nope. Oh, man. That is good cream soda. I've never heard of that before, Steve. I'm a Crispin Sweetie connoisseur. Paul, Steve knows many things. He's our Yoda here at the Jedi Academy. Yeah, well, scampi fries, Gary. These are called scampi fries, and they literally taste like fried battered fish. It's a scampi and lemon flavored cereal snack. Ingredients: vegetable oils, salt, yeast, paprika. Colors, that's fun. We don't say colors over here. Colors with the U, of course. Annatto Norbixen and curcumin, maize, wheat flour, iron, niacin. Yeah, your ingredient stuff over here is like so crazy compared to ours. I love it. I love that I bought these. I'm a big fan. Anybody think of any other stuff I could buy that actually will come to America? Let me know. Fisher, que paso? How do you say, Fisher? Can you give me a Chilean colloquialism for like down but not out, or don't give up no matter how annoying things are? Some kind of like inspirational slang quote, like "Let's fucking do this." Give me whichever one you think sounds good, bro. I would love to know. What was that speech about food that doesn't kill you? Yeah, seriously. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought he was born in the States, but like lived abroad. Yeah. That's still awesome. Knickknacks are totally different crisps. Oh, shit. We got crisp drama here at halftime. A real crisp conundrum. One could say we're getting engaged in crispy business, starring Tom Cruise. Can you imagine? Tom Cruise slides across the living room in his underwear, wearing Ray-Bans, and instead of a microphone and mock singing Bob Seger, he's eating scampi fries, and he's mock singing "Would I Lie to You" by Charles and Eddie.
Girl, you know it's true that there's nothing I can do. Would I lie to you, baby? Would I lie to you? Oh, yeah.
I can't get my voice that high. I almost just died there trying to get my octaves up. Love Charles and Eddie, though. That song. Yeah, it's a good one. It's got that little kind of gospel core underlying chorus. So good. Dolan, please. Yeah, you think it's time already? I tried to tell everybody this. He had a pretty decent start to the year, and everyone's like, see, Jared. And I was like, I guess I was wrong. But I think maybe that was more like, this is what you get out of Gallagher. You get big stretches of this, and then you might get a nice little bump of like him playing well for a month or two. But man, he just has not looked right. Got to go Hanks, my dude. Fair. Prawn cocktail crisps are nice, but we have loads of different varieties. I love shrimp. I make jokes about shrimp all the time. Shrimp's one of my favorite words. Yeah, I know about tapas for sure. Love tapas. Hard to see where a goal comes from at the moment. Well, it's not going to be on set pieces, Rovers JG. You got that right. It's going to have to be on a counter, and it's going to have to be team ball. This is why I've been harping on attacking in the final third, and specifically our decision making in the final third, because when you are a collective and you don't have that star and the goals have to come from everywhere, instead of forcing the issue because you know the goals have to come, you just play the open man. You just get that ball to where it needs to go, and through that movement and that interplay is how everybody ends up scoring. But if everybody feels pressure to score and everybody's trying to score, you end up with a run like we've been on, right? Where we're just not scoring goals. So I believe firmly that it is a real psychological thing when you know you need to score and you need to be the scorer. And this is where experience would matter to these guys who are 22, 23, 24, 20 years old, playing up top, is that they need to give the ball up more, and that's how they'll score more. Right? It's weirdly inverted, but I promise you it makes sense. I can translate the whole William Wallace speech from Braveheart if you want. Can you translate this phrase? They can take our points, but they can never take our freedom. Can you give me that, please, in Spanish? They can take our points, but they can never take our freedom. My beard does look vaguely Braveheartish now that you say that. Yeah, exactly, Lopez. It's going to be our counter. Rovers with the ball now, though, and an early trip here, and that was Gallagher working hard. Are you going to give a yellow this time? I will say, in Gallagher's defense, he did earn us a yellow that was not given. Is that yellow? No. It's unbelievable when that happens, and we don't get the yellow. Yeah, well, I don't even know. I can't tell you the last time we scored on a set piece. I don't even want to try to use my brain to think back like that. Steve, good to have you in here. Yeah, Steve, exactly. It's what we were just talking about. You know, it's just being a little more clinical, making the extra pass, because the extra pass is usually goes to the open man, you know, and that extra pass gives them more time and a better shot generally than trying to force it in a 1v3. So it's got to come from somewhere. I'd be really interested to see Hedges here, honestly. And they're going to call offside here. Okay. So Rovers with the throw. Some good news. By the way, we're at 46, 38, 39, 46, 40 on the clock if you want to sync with me. Podrán tomar nuestros puntos, pero llamas podrán tomar nuestra libertad. Am I saying that right? Podrán tomar nuestros puntos, pero llamas podrán tomar nuestra libertad. Yeah? What do you think? I think we'll see this thing about our Scampi and Lemon knickknacks, but these are Scampi and Lemon. That's what they say. Scampi and Lemon flavored cereal snack. This great, the Great Crisp Mystery. What a name. Sounds like a Sherlock Holmes idea that was rejected. The Great Crisp Mystery. Sounds like the Great Train Robbery. You remember that movie, don't you, old heads? Who remembers the Great Train Robbery with Sean Connery? Back to Sean. But the Great Crisp Mystery, and if you want to go ahead and laugh about my pronouncing it, you try to say Crisp Mystery 3 times fast. It's really hard to do. Rovers with the ball trying to fight it down onto the right side here. The Great Rovers Mystery. When will we score a goal next? Yeah, I want to see Hedges. I need a left foot. I need some dynamic. Great job by Nambi to spray that out left. It is Pickering on his horse. He looks fast, gets on it, lays it off. It's going to be Kadra. Kadra right for the check, coming in, diving down in there. Nyambi, good job. Another dive. Players falling everywhere. Back to Rovers. Rovers is here. Looking. They're going to slow it down for a second. Out to the right now. Rovers resetting the attack, pushing into the final third. Nyambi over there on the right. It's Bucko. Great touch to Gallagher. What's he going to do? Can't. You've got to one-time lay that off, Sam. You've got to just let that deflect off your foot to someone else. Sam took a little too long with it. Couldn't get anything to happen there. Really good pass, though, from Bucko. Good sequence there from Rovers. And that's closed down by Scott Wharton. That was Scott Wharton. And now Sheffield will have a corner immediately. They go right down. Yeah, Benson on with Hedges. Please do. Please do, Rovers, JG. Hot and spice. Yeah, I love spice, by the way. I love spice. Andres, did I deliver that okay? Podrán tomar nuestros puntos, pero llamas podrán tomar nuestra libertad. Sheffield with the corner. Short corner coming back, played over. Left foot comes in. No real action in the box. Rovers with a clearance away. Ball headed back in by Sheffield, and it's going to be Pickering who gives it a left-footed clearance out for a Sheffield throw just about in the final third of the pitch here. Sorry for my late response, but I thought it'd be funny to reset the Wi-Fi. She's a funny lady. She's got that good sense of humor. Oh, Kaminsky skies for the ball. Nothing there on the cross. Good job. Yeah. Okay, fair. Nice job there. Rothwell running in, flaying it out to the right. It's Nyambi. Is he going to be concise in attacking? He actually is going to play it over. A one-time cross doesn't come in. And Travis was there to collect. Another cross coming in. That was just bad. That was not going to do it. Man. Okay. So Rovers crosses, service into the box, I would say, has been pretty lackluster. However, you know, just the quick counterplay and the quick link up stuff, that's when it's been working really well for us. We'll see. So far, Sheffield was 61% of possession. It was way larger the first 15 minutes of the game. We're at 50, 45, 46, 47 on the clock. I had my daughter listen to the sound of an F4U Corsair today because I have this little die-cast version of it right here. F4U Corsair, World War II, iconic World War II plane, Pacific Theater. Anyway, she likes playing with it. And then I put it on YouTube, just the sound, so that she could like hear the immense whistling death sound. It was really fun. You could see her like making the connection, you know. It was cool. But I was like, it was like a proud World War II dad moment. Rovers threatening here. Left-footed pass coming in too high in front of Gallagher. I don't think he needed to slide there. I'm going to be critical about that. I think Gallagher could have fought a little harder to stay up and track that. That was Kadra with just waiting patiently and finding some space out left. Really good ball. Yeah, maybe just a little out in front. Gallagher looks like he was not going to ever get there. Maybe that run should have been a little bit wider. Sheffield on 1.34 to 0.21 XG for Rovers so far. 0.21 XG. Jesus. Winning the ball out on the right there. Berg cutting back into his left, looking for space. The midfield's wide open as Rovers are falling back in numbers. Defending. Ball comes in. Kaminsky saved, but he has to pop it up. Another right foot shot. Another save. This time Can has it stick. He's pointing out and saying, why was there all that space in midfield? Scowling is the big man, the big Belgian. Oh, man, good job there, though, Kaminsky, to squash that second one. Pickering got beat pretty hard there. Really good job to close that in and just trap the ball in his groin like a little kangaroo in a pouch. Oh, J is pronounced. Is it Ya? Am I supposed to be saying Yamas? And now it's Sam Gallagher down. I should be saying Yamas? Knickknacks and Scammy Fries is totally different if you still don't believe than ask Dr. Google. I don't have health insurance. I can't ask Dr. Google. Who's Rothwell? I don't know what he did. I think he just nicked his shin super hard. He looks in real pain. This is not shithousery from Rothwell. And Bradley Johnson taking off. Bradley Johnson has a lot of tattoos. Dang, his whole body's tatted. I only have my arms and a weird thing on my ankle. Tony's talking to Brad. Wow, it's going to be Bradley Johnson for Rothwell. I think it was a total accident. I'm sorry. Okay, so it looks like they're playing with the bridge of his foot around his bones, and Rothwell's having reactions to something. Let's see this foot. I don't know. I don't know what he did there, but he crumpled. Sorry, everybody. I just, it's tough when someone gets hurt. I really feel for him as a person. So Rothwell is up, but oh, no. Yeah, he's not carrying on. He's not carrying on. And that's going to be Tony Mowbray's first sub. Maybe. I don't know. Sweet added on time. There's going to be now 54-36. Kaminsky talking to the ref. The game is at a complete and utter standstill. Okay, roughly the same age. Highcroft, born and bred, and went to Everton High School. Huh, okay. Look for Yamas and Google Translate. Oh, okay. Is it like Yamas, like that? Or is it I'll look. Yeah, Steve, you're wiser than 55. God, is Rothwell really going to give this a go? Come on. No way he is. Rothwell maybe just letting Bradley Johnson get warmed up. He looks so gimpy. Why is he out there? I mean, I guess the guy knows his body, but Dale Rovers, dal Blanquezul desde la Cunha Papa. Yeah. Oh, Steve. Yeah. The Spitfire, man. We have maize crisps called Frazzles that are seriously smoky bacon. Your breast stinks all day of bacon. It's fine. Fine with me. I ain't gonna mind. I don't mind. Yamas is just like never, ever, ever. And interesting. Yeah, I'll look with that, Jay. Yeah, so Jason B, I mean, look, finished or not, like I don't really want to comment on the guy's career. That's going to be yellow, by the way, for Gibbs White. That's good for Rovers here. It was again Gallagher. That's really the third Gallagher. That third yellow Gallagher should have earned by now. I would say, I guess he's thinking in a tight game like this, you just need somebody to settle and get some experience. If Rovers, Jason, were 13th in the table, then you would see Davenport. I think hopefully that makes some sense. That would be my logic. I don't know, I'm just playing devil's advocate. With my cream soda. Do y'all have cream soda over there? Do you know how good this stuff is? Is cream soda a thing? All right. Good job fighting there by Rovers. The ball's out on the right now. Pickering looking, waiting, sets his man up, takes it back on his left, flares it in. Not enough mustard on that. Gallagher just stands there, headed away casually. Oh, my God. Rothwell earns another, and he's down again. Rothwell really putting his body on the line for the team today. Really has been. Maybe not playing his best game of the year. Well, definitely not playing his best game of the year. Or that was Pickering, sorry. It looked like an 8. It was a 3. Looked all weird on my little screen. But Pickering goes in. Another yellow. I think it's going to be Burge. That's 2 yellows in 2 minutes. It is the big man, Burge. That dude's big, dude. I want that. I would not want to play soccer versus that dude. No, thank you. No, thank you, sir. 57:45 on the clock here. Still 0-0 if you just happen to pop in for whatever reason. Hi, I'm Jared. This is the Rovers Chat Watch Along. You should click like and subscribe. Why? Because we talk about the Rovers, and they're awesome. Rothwell with a big flaring cross, headed down. Really good job there. Looks like Wharton headed that down. Just nobody on the other end of it. Actually went, it'd probably be taken as a shot on goal. Botteringham had to come out and get that. It wasn't a difficult save, but I really like that play there by Wharton to head that, smash that ball into the ground and off the bounce, hope something can happen. Sheffield's looking to play it long now, way down there, and it's Van Hecke who's gonna let the ball. Wow, I don't know there. Van Hecke just got schooled super hard by Sharp, and now Sharp's going to bring it back, and Van Hecke, they're going to say Sharp wants a handball. Van Hecke, sticky situation there. He knows it. It makes a little face. Yeah, I don't know what that was there. Luckily, he let him go. No foul or anything. Sharp wanted a handball, too. I could kind of see the argument for it, but whatever. At least Van Hecke's not a cheap shotting people. Mr. Sharp. Colonel Sharp. Doesn't Sharp have a bunch of different ranks, I guess? I'll just say Colonel. Good job, Nyambi shielding off his man. Gallagher tries to one-touch it over to Kadra. Doesn't. Loses it. That was Joe, actually. And finally getting a call there. Rovers should have been able to play there. We had the break going. Instead, it'll be Kaminsky out of the back. So the foul by Good, number 26 for Sheffield, will slow things down. And Rovers will just start from the back here as we approach the 60-minute mark. Sheffield United 0. Blackburn Rovers 0. Yeah, I think so too. I think Davenport's been okay. I agree. They have lost their mind. They have lost their mind, Paul. Oh, come on now. Gallagher falling again. Gallagher swears on his belly as he kisses the grass. Come on, Gallagher. You're a big, strong dude. You don't need to be falling around. You need to be jumping around like a Greek god. You'd be like Achilles up in there. You would be Brad Pitting this thing, just jumping over guys and putting your sword into their shoulder blades. I don't know. We did talk about Troy, I think, briefly, just how awesome the cast is. Movie's a bit of a mess. And the accents are all over the place. What weighs more? A kilogram of steel or a kilogram of feathers? Of feathers? Okay. Sorry, I'm really working hard on my Scottish accent too. A kilogram of feathers? I don't know. It sounds weird. Oh, Bucko trying to play a through ball. Not going to happen. He knew it right away too. Just too much. Rovers looking to trap here. Maybe it's Rothwell running on and chasing him down. Good job there. So the front of Rovers chasing. And now they get the ball. Nice switch over to Kadra, who's on the side. Kadra beating his man across the middle does, however, Sheffield there and clears it away. Up it goes. Sharp loses to Van Heck on that, but he heads it out and it'd actually be a Sheffield United throw. The second half of this show is brought to you by my second bag of Scampi fries. This bag tastes more stale than the last one. Scampi fries. Do these have dates on them? Y'all got to do dates over there? Old Smiths. What's it say? We're here to help. Oh, that's nice of them. What the heck is that number? That's not a date, is it? 1122. Oh, 01122. Oh, wait. Is this the date? Is this the due date or the expiration date? Is that what's down here? It says 011221. So that seems like too many numbers. Unless it's like, I don't know. Am I reading this wrong? Maybe that's why this tastes so stale. Oh, here it is. Never mind. It's this big number right here. Hey! My dumbass. All right. April 23, so I'm good. Namby fighting over there in the corner. Really good job there. Not too bad. Hard work by Namby. He's put in a good shift today. He's really shut down that side. And as we come up at just crossing the 63-minute mark, Namby will have a throw deep in Sheffield United territory here. Watch Long's gone silent. Is everybody just biting their fingernails, realizing like points matter so much right now? Every point matters. Because I'm nervous. 63-21 on the clock, and Rovers have themselves a corner. That's what I like to see. A corner for you and a corner for me. All right. So somehow I really thought he would have been subbed by now, but believe it or not, Rothwell's still in the game. Flares that ball into the middle, headed to the left. Oh my God, it's Lena and can't get it on target. The captain, oh captain, my captain. A pretty clean header. He had a player underneath him, so he couldn't really get his body momentum going the right direction, but that ball's going to be just left. So we've had a shot go right, 2 shots go left, 1 shot go right at the guy. Man alive. Rovers still losing in XG pretty handily, but at least we're up to 0.32 now. So that's nice. We got that going for us, which is nice. All right. It's Sheffield now. Ooh, they find a little bit of space and looks like they're going to attack Rovers here on the counter. However, Burge's diagonal run, really good job being cut off there by Wharton. And it's Nyambe who's going to have to come back and help actually there and clears it away. And now Sheffield United have a throw. Al Capone was a firm believer in expiry dates on food. Yeah, I don't know many people who aren't firm believers, Steve, I would say. My argument would be, have you ever met someone that's like, meh, fuck it. Like that? Like, dude, that expired 2 years ago. And they're like, meh. If you can think of an example, let me know. Maybe in a film? Oh, Oh, that ball falling. Good job. Lenhan got his head on it to slow down the cross, and it was a big clear by Rovers there. It's going to go all the way back to Fotheringham for Sheffield. No subs yet for either side as we come up on 65, 35, 36, 37. My stream is gone. Did Johnson just come on? No, Jiva, he still hasn't come on. Oh, Tony can't even believe it. Tony can't even believe it. Rovers are furious. Van Hecke's furious. That's a straight red. That's a straight red. Is that a second yellow red? I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, this little punk ass. It's good. Good. You know what? Good. Walk off. Take off your jersey, you bum. How dare you go into Van Hecke like that? Ew, he's got gross back knee, too. Yeah, go. Go, leave. Go in the locker room and cry like a little bee. That's an insult to bees, actually. Go cry like a little old shoe. You're an old shoe. Good. Goody two shoes. Stupid. That's why his name's G-O-O-D-E. He's Goody Two Shoes. He's so shitty you need two shoes to put on to leave his presence. I am running out of jokes. I'm just so happy. We didn't even score a goal. I feel like emotional relief from actually Sheffield being down a man. Now, this shit is huge, y'all. This is now huge. So it was Charlie Good off, and I think there's going to be a yellow here. Yellow's exchanged. They're saying Gibbs white, but that's the yellow from before. Oh, yeah, I remember this. EFL, the I Follow broadcast team, can never get their cards right. We've learned this. Whoever runs the graphics in that production truck for the cards fundamentally can't do their job well. I've seen so many games where they cannot put up the right graphic for who's on what card. They make it so goddamn confusing. So no, Gibbs White had a yellow at 56, even though they just showed that. That was Charlie Good with the red, and Travis gets a yellow for shithousery. And Rovers now with the ball on the right side. It's Nyambe. Rovers looking like they've got a little bit of life in them here. Ball goes across the middle, tipped up in the air by Gallagher. Oh, he hits it on the outside. That's what to set it up. Doesn't go to anyone. And now it's going to be Rovers with the lion's share of possession here, I'm guessing, as Sheffield sits back in and defends here at Bramall. Oh, no, nothing there. Sniffed out. Still ball back to Rovers. Be quick with it. Be quick. Be quick. There you go. Buckley laying it off. A one-time shot is so to the left is Fotheringham diving, and that's a big save. That was Pickering's left. Okay, Pick. Pick me a winner. Pick me a booger. Need a nice yellow treat. That's not, I just made that song up. It's not real. That's not a real jingle. I wish I could delete that out of the show. Stop it, AR. I don't even want to hear your shit. Oh, Fotheringham skying up for that far post cross. He's going to play it big here. It's going to be a one-on-one. Oh, great job, Nyambe. Right position, uses his right shoulder. And now it's off to the left, and it's Pickering with space. Will he send it one time? No. He's going to wait, and he's going to go 1v2. Playing it off. It's Cadra. Sorry, now Pickering. My screen's so small, y'all. I'm not made of money. This is a very small screen. It's like this big I'm looking at. So sometimes it's really hard to see the numbers. It's Nyambe on the right, though. Nyambe on the right, laying it off, and ball flared in. Nobody really in the middle. Nice run in there by Pickering. Nice play by Wharton to try and get it over to Cadra on the left. It's not going to happen. Cadra still with it on the left now, waiting, getting help from Buckley. No, he's going to cut across the middle. He skips past two players. Great job by Cadra. Cadra's left foot. Big sliding deflection by Sheffield and Robinson. And they're saying maybe handball. Oh, boy. What's happening here? There's no offside. It can't be that. Oh, that's a big-time handball. That's on purpose. That is going to be a pen. Yeah, this dude put his hand up like that. Stop it, dude. Sheffield, y'all are shady. This team is a bunch of shady dirtballs. No wonder why they've been winning once. It's Egan. That should be a card. Egan straight up went like this. Like he threw his arm up, y'all. You saw that, right? It's going to be Kadra over the ball over Gallagher. All right, so I'm safe $5. Can Rovers, after 12 hours of not scoring and doing watch-alongs, can we finally get a goal here, ladies and gentlemen? It's coming up at 80 minutes. Kadra over the ball, Fotheringham bouncing on his toes. The ref working everyone past. Ref taking his sweet time walking away. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Kadra wipes the sweat off his brow. Hustles, runs up. Oh my God, it's saved by Fotheringham. Rovers still with the ball. Nyambi's going to lose possession. It's going to go back probably. Nice cut around by Van Hecke. And Wharton back to Van Hecke. Van Hecke back through the middle. Travis on the right. Travis goes down. The ref's going to whistle, and Rovers are going to have a free kick. Paul, I fucking give up. Yeah. Yep. Oh my God. Wow. Kadra. No, we got a pen. Yes. For fuck's sake. Yes. Who's the better team so far? Sheffield. Come on. Yeah. It's the curse of January, February. We just can't win. I just don't know the answer. Yeah. What the fuck? Yep. 72-22, though. Big free kick for Rovers. Headed over. It's messy, and it's Kadra with the ball again. Nope. They're going to say there's a flag, and it's going to be Fotheringham with the kick. Plenty of time still. So Fotheringham guessed right. Yeah, I got to say that just wasn't that great of a penalty kick. It was basically right at the keeper, but not slow enough to put him off balance. So he dove to his right and just stuck out his left hand above him as he moved to his right. Oh, that's got to be a pen too. You can't just do that. That's Burge. Burge is a big dude, but come on, man. You, Paul, go back and tell those Chef watch-along people their team is straight dirty. Dirty. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 14 US dollars. If Sheffield can go 5 minutes without a cheap play, tell their watch-along I'll donate 14 US dollars. And by donate, I'll put this in a first post. The post with the most. I'll mail you US money like this. I got it. Money's on the table. Can Sheffield United not be cheap assholes for 5 minutes? We'll find out. They're frustrated because of what's happening, but what's happening is their fault. I mean, can't be blaming the ref here. Not the way y'all have been playing this match. Twisting arms, hitting guys into walls, clotheslining guys, moving your arm up to stop a goal, tripping guys. I just forget it. Y'all deserve to be down a man. Just like if Rovers were in that situation, I'd say the same thing. I'd say we deserve to be down a man. We're playing like assholes. I would say it. If you don't believe me, go watch the other watch-alongs because I've said it there when we're not. Proof is in the pudding, darling. The proof is in the pudding. Specifically, the proof is in the Yorkshire pudding and lamb. Remember the big... I have this other thing. I just don't like that it's over here. You see that black behind it? I got to figure out how to get that centered in there more. It would look a lot better. So whatever. Gallagher, nothing on that. 75. We got 15 minutes left. So yellows and reds, but not a single goal to be had. All right. Big throw in for Sheffield United here. Yes, we do. At what point does he change the formation, running 3 CBs and 2 wingbacks, albeit attacking? It isn't working. I want to see a double stack of DSP on guy or what's to lose. Well, Kenneth, I think the one worry, the biggest worry would be you're going to lose your defensive consistency, and the players are very used to that system at this point. It's natural. They've worked on it for so long, and you do have to work on all this stuff, and it does take a lot of investment in time and energy, right? And then you start to instinctually know what to do, which is why we don't, despite the fact that we can't score a goal for like 5 matches, we didn't go 0-5 because our defense is that good. So I think what Tony's hoping is somebody just steps up and our defense stays the way it is. We'll be okay. Somebody has to step up. So if you change that system, Kenneth Butler, the risk you run is those players who put in all that time and energy and have bought into your philosophy and gone in and done this. If you just pull that out and go, we're doing something else now, sure, they're going to understand the reasonings behind it, but it's not going to not sit well. It's just, there is a risk involved with that, is what I'll say. We need Sam Gallagher or Rada Kadra or somebody to look up, make the right pass, and score a dang goal. So that's that simple. These are professional footballers. Somebody's got to score a goal. Yes, we do. Yeah, it's Steve. There you go. Steve, much more eloquent and succinct than me. Defense is our strength. We can't afford to change formation. I would say that's exactly correct. Oh, Rothwell looking for a left-footed ball through. It was kind of a hybrid shot through ball. Nobody came up, though. It was awkward for Fotheringham, and instead he just let it go out of bounds. And we finally have our first sub. Sharps coming off at 77-36. The arms band leaves the man. This is a guy who grabbed Lewis Travis by the arm and then twisted his arm so Travis had to roll to the ground. Ollie McBurney, how about that? Rovers transfer target, Ollie McBurney. We better not have the repeat of, what's his name from Ireland, Obafemi. Sharp is mad. Look at that little youth kid next to me, scared crapless. Everybody see that youth kid next to Sharp on the bench? He's leaning forward like... I mean, no James Brown on the bench for Rovers. So my amazing surprise right there, standing right there. I see the surprise. I can't wait to use the surprise. Won't be happening because we have no James Brown today. However, if Rovers score, I might, in a paroxysm of mirth, grab that and celebrate with it. We'll see. Rovers with the ball here on the right. Waiting. Oh, challenge there. Ref's going to let it play on, and the ball bounces in the middle. Gallagher can't get down on it, and it's going to be cleared up. Van Hecke heads the ball over. Boom, boom, pow. Into the middle it goes. It actually falls to Sheffield. And Gibbs White playing it up to Ollie McBurney, who does not win that contest. And I think it's going to be Rovers throw. We do. Good job, Rovers. Yeah, I think I'm sure Tony, the traditionalist that he is in a lot of ways, thinks he wants that size up top for long balls right now. But Gallagher's not doing anything. No, good job, Rothwell, avoiding a second yellow there. That could have been bad. However, on the counter, wow, Lenahan just gets his foot out and deflects that. Dangerous, but clever by the captain. The timing couldn't be better on that. 1 second later, and that's a yellow and a free kick. Kyle wants Tyree stolen on. Steve wants stolen on. Harvey wants stolen on. They're saying that if Ben was playing, we would be away. So they're being nice. They're saying that if we had Diaz, that we'd be in the lead right now. I would believe that. Yes, 100%. Did you tell him about my $14? Did you go, hey, there's an American doing the Rovers chat, and he's got $14, and he's willing to bet you guys can't go 5 minutes without some cheap bullshit. By the way, if they would have took that bet, they would have won. It's been 5 minutes, so tell them they should have took that bet. Yeah, I don't either, Paul, but I root for him, okay? I don't rate him. It is going to be Dolan coming on. Dolan's trying to grow a mustache. It's so cute. It's just like some dirt on his lip. Tyrese, you're adorable. See, I'm a grown man. I'm allowed to just call that young dude adorable because he's adorable. I love it. Secure enough to say that he looks adorable trying to grow that little mustache. He thinks he's all grown. I want to see it, Tyrese. Let's see. Oh, I can't see it from that angle. So it's Dolan for Niambi, by the way. I told you, Tony Mowbray won't fucking take Sam Gallagher off. Do you remember when Sam got hurt the first time? It was because we should have subbed him, and he was like in the 107th minute out there, clearly gassed, and for some reason Mowbray kept him on, and then he got hurt. Remember, berries. All right, the pressure is now falling on Rovers' shoulders to get points here, to get a goal. 81-55. Judging by everything that's happened, I'm going to guess 4 minutes of extra time. Not yet, right? Yeah, I know. Yeah. AR. Ooh, I might put this down as quote of the day. By the way, is our tap list? We can't be done. Listen, at our fucking outstanding, amazing bar together, Pendle Witch's Brew, a Porter Ale, and a San Miguel. That's it for the tap list. Nobody has any other stuff. What's the most iconic old school English beer? Old Speckled Hen. What did your granddads drink? I could made it a pint of lager. Huh? You could always wet your whistle if you eat your thistle, and we only scored a goal. Yes, and me, I'd be celebrating with my friends. They'd be relating if we'd only score a goal. It's Tyrese. Tyrese hugs the other shortest guy, Fleck, out there. Was that a short guy hug? Do they know each other? Why did Tyrese and Fleck just hug? He's like, oh, hey, you're 5'5" too. What's up? Life's hard down here. Like, what was that hug for? I guess I'll have to challenge. But anyway, it's going to be Rovers with 7 minutes and change. And it's Kadra on the left. He's been our brightest offensive player despite the PK save. And that's going to be a free kick. Good job. That one's a little divey. You could tell those Sheffield United fans at 83-40. That was the arm pull. You can't pull his arm, Deuce. Baldic. You guys keep grabbing everyone's arms and twisting them. You understand you can't do that, right? Like, I feel like Sheffield United players don't understand that they can't do that. I'm a Yank. I'm a simp. And I know. Tribute Cornish Ale. See, there we go. Otter Amber. Thank you. See, thank you. Let's get some nice traditional stuff going here. Boddingtons. That's the one I was thinking of. I have had Boddingtons a lot before. Is that a goal? Oh, my God. What a save by Fenrick. No way. And then Rovers tried to play it back and no. And then cleared again. Oh, my cripes. Rovers appealing for a handball off the second play there by Sheffield. Nothing's going to happen. There is no replay. There is no handball. And Rovers continue with the ball now. Sniped away again. Stolen by Kadra. Great job. Waiting. He's going to play it to Pickering, who's going to play it back. This game's getting hairy. Rovers need 3 points. QPR is winning last time I checked. I think we should do. I need one of either Boddington's or not. All right, ball's going to go back to Van Hecke. To Pickering, who cuts it in on his left, looking back out to his left. And now it's Bucko with the ball. He's going to cut it inside and move into space in the midfield. Sprays the ball out wide to Travis. Travis there with the overlapping run. And a big shot comes off at a deflection off a Sheffield United player. Fotheringham went down to his right, did not need to. And Sheffield are going to try and clear, and they do. And Rovers, nice job there with Bradley Johnson not Bradley Johnson. Jan-Paul Van Heck and the gang back there taking care of business. Ball again out to Kadra. So everything going through Kadra right now. Kadra working into the box. Nice job. Right-footed shot. It hits. Oh, my God. Just right wide of the post. Oh. Damn. I thought Kadra had that. I thought it was curling and son of a bee. Oh, that was a handball. That was a handball by 16. Not only did he hit with his hand, he actually brought it down and held the ball. Oh, my God. These Sheffield United players remind me to put this team in the bottom of my list for championship clubs. There's some clubs I don't mind. There's some clubs I like. This is now not one of them, guaranteed. I'm nervously sucking down my ale. We're at 86-45 here now. 0-0 still. Sheffield United Rovers. Ball getting played long and going to be headed out by Sheffield. Wow. So still just the one sub, Dolan for Nyambe. So basically Dolan's playing out there and bombing forward. Yeah, I like a lot of Belgians. First of all, Belgium and their farmhouse ales, especially the actual old school breweries that survived like the wars, that's some of the best beer in the world. There's no denying that Belgians know their beer, especially the way they make it with the open fermentation and all that. I love a good triple. I love a good double, all that stuff. So yeah, I'm a big fan of Belgians. I think a light summery Belgian beer would be good. So Gibbs White's going to come off. The second sub here now at 87-40 for Sheffield United. Yes, Paul, we do. I know, Richard. Next Saturday, QPR at Ewood. Jesus Christ. Palmer's Dorset Gold. Are you talking AR for an iconic beer? Boddington's. I once, if everybody thinks the Cream of Manchester, Paul, is that a beer? Kilkenny. Palmer's Dorset Gold Ale. That's the most British name ever. So I'm going to write that down so I could look into it. All right. Rovers with the throw in. So old speckled hen isn't really a thing over there anymore, or what? It's not trendy. Everybody's into what? Spirits? Do y'all like American bourbon over there? Do you get a lot of American bourbon, or is it too pricey? I know y'all like Canadian Club. I've seen that. Is it just because America and we're annoying? Is that why y'all don't like American bourbon? You can shoot me straight. You ain't going to hurt my feelings. I got dragon scales. It's going to take a whole lot. Oh, a nice little 1-2 exchange. However, sniffed out, and it's going to be Sheffield back with the ball at 89-minute threshold we've just crossed. It's going to go back to Rovers, and I don't know here. Jack Daniels is okay. Jack Daniels is very sweet, even for American bourbons. It's on the sweeter side. Just so you know, if you haven't had a ton, that is way, way, way on the sweet side of things is Jack. If you've never had Knob Creek, I highly recommend Knob Creek. Highly recommend Basil Hayden's. Highly recommend Bullet. Bullet's pretty affordable. All right, it's Kadra on the left now here. We're closing in on extra time. Takes a weird deflection. We can't just be sitting around watching Kadra dance on the side. There has to be more movement. There has to be more runs. There has to be some type of dynamicism. I'm so fucking worked up. Dynamicism happening. We're going to get 5 minutes of extra time. All right, there it is. 5 minutes of extra time. I'm shocked we have not seen Austin Hedges. This would be the game. This is the game where Bradley Dack for 5 minutes would just be incredible. Wouldn't it? Wouldn't it have been incredible to have Bradley Dack to sub on for Gallagher right now? Why Hedges isn't going on for Gallagher is blowing my mind hole. Jack Daniel's honey is nice. It's dessert. It's liquid dessert. It's too sweet for me. If I cut it with certain things and make it like a certain way, like as a adjunct to a cocktail, then I could do it if it's the sweetener adjunct. But if it's just the base spirit by itself or base spirit with a mixer, there's no way, man. It's too much sugar. I drink Tullamore Dew. It's my go-to whiskey of choice here, by the way, all the way here. I know we're talking about American bourbons, but mine's Tully. I do Tully all day. Pendy. Yeah, Pendy Witch's Brew. Richard Turner was mentioned earlier. Nice. It's an awful mash to deal with. That's so good. On D-Day, American paratroopers got pissed on Calvados when they were meant to be fighting. Nice. Sounds like something we do. All right, I'll check out Calvados. Andres Fisher, official Chilean beer. I need a good word, my Chilean people. There, oh my God. Oh my God, on the corner. Oh my God. It can't be. It can't be. It's a Sheffield United goal. It's a Sheffield United goal, down a man, off the corner. They are uproarious. Bramall Lane is gone mental. Kaminsky came way out. Kaminsky probably didn't need to come out. Yeah, Kaminsky missed the punch. Once that happened, it was done. It was Davies with the goal. Deuce, deuce. I'm going to have to drink the majority of alcohol that we've mentioned today, if I'm being honest, after this. Sheffield 1, Rovers 0. There is maybe 2 minutes of added time left. Tony's talking to his assistant. Somebody behind him listening. Is that Adam Wharton? No, he's not dressed. All right, we'll see. We've got Fotheringham kick, and we have maybe a minute of play. And it's going to be a free kick. Sheffield winning that too. Higginbottom's happy. His eyebrows are arched. Higginbottom's got some Michael Keaton eyebrows. He's like this. This is Paul Higginbottom. Here's my Paul Higginbottom impersonation. Oh, yes, I thought it was a good game. And the guy showed real character, yeah, and battled back to get 3 points at home. It's just, you cannot ask for more. It's a good idea for us. That sounded like Werner Herzog. All my German accents end up sounding like German or like Werner Herzog. All of them do. And here we are again with the march of futility as the Rovers are unable to score for the 6th straight game. It is now been almost all of the year 2022 of our Lord without a goal. And the players look lost. Their spirits look broken. I have been Werner Herzog, and this has been another BLACKBURN WATCHALONG. That last part sounded like Bjork. Rovers with a free kick. The final moments, headed up into the air. Sheffield will put it down. Ref waiting. Rovers have to make a play right now. You have to send that ball in. That's nothing. That's not going to get anywhere. And Sheffield win. And that's it. Rovers lose in the waning moments of the game. Football can be cruel. Well, Rovers JG, I'm a big Charles Bukowski fan, and I always admired the simplicity in which Bukowski could portray quite a bit without having to sound flowery or try to sound smart. And so I would say that your statement here, football can be cruel, is the perfect statement for today. It's good. Huddersfield scored 2. Yeah, and Sheffield have a game in hand. Buckley can't believe it. Lenehan's going over there talking to Kadra, trying to cheer him up, trying to keep him going, trying to keep these guys going, doing what he can out there. He's really up in his grill. I'm not going to lie. He's giving him another hug. Rovers are going to fall down to 5th in the table. Just 1 point clear of Sheffield, 2 clear of Middlesbrough, 3 clear of Luton if that stays, and all those teams have a game in hand, 4 clear of Coventry. So QPR up in the 3rd. And that is the game for today. Oh, let's read your comments here. You all need to exercise some cathartic demons with me. And wait, QPR just put another in. Oh boy. Okay. Is Herzog's Death Row doc or what's more depressing, Werner Herzog's Death Row documentary or the Rovers offense? Right now, because of recency bias, Kenneth Butler, I'm going to say Rovers offense. Yeah, I would say if someone asked me how, because I have American friends who are always like, oh, how's your team doing? You know, or that's cool. You do that thing with those guys. How's that going? And next time I answer that question, I'm going to say, have you ever seen Werner Herzog's Death Row documentary? It's more sad than that, is what I'm going to tell them. Still 3rd and still in the hunt. We're not in 3rd. Need to start picking up points and scoring. We should have done that today. The hype teams on us are catching up, 100% guaranteed. They have caught up. Hoping my trip to England for Bristol, Derby, and Reading will cause some sort of change. Oh, nice. How do you say your name? Gilles? Sadak? Gilles? Sadak? Where are you coming in from? And when are you, that's exciting for you, man. For real. Good for you. I'm excited for you for that. No again, Blackburn. Yep. Top-notch accent. Oh, do you like the Herzog? That one's not bad, right? Lads, we can't be playing Buckley center forward. He doesn't score. Yeah, this is where when everyone's like, where does Dak go? I said, well, you put Buckley back if we lost Rothwell and put Dak in there. But now, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Generally, we play okay, defend okay, but can't score. We need to change something, but I have no idea what. Well, we should have put on Hedges. We should have used more than one substitution. Sam Gallagher did not need to be out there for the last 10 minutes of that game. He was completely ineffective by that point. In fact, he had disappeared from our offense entirely. So I would say that I don't have any ideas either, and I know Americans are generally brash and speak with unbridled certainty and oversimplify things and have a lot of hubris. But I will say that to only use one of your subs when the dynamic of the game changed, I think is a tactical error, if I'm being honest. Never mind. Stay positive. We have players come back from injury. Yeah. I think this has to change the timetable for Dak. I know they want him to play a bunch of full games for the under 23s, but I don't know. Why exactly, Michael Collier? Remember all the effort we went into to force the transfer to happen now as opposed to in the summer? Why did we do that if not for these reasons? That would be my question. Why go through all that work and get this guy in now if in a game where it was screaming down Dak, down Pavetta, down Marconde, down Diaz, screaming for 15 minutes of Hedges. I just am shocked that he did not come on. Yeah, now QPR is a must-win game. Yep, QPR just won again. Yeah, Andres, correct. Como se dice, devastated. Blackburn, the Steve Martin of teams. That's an insult to Steve Martin. Funny and slightly tragic. Fudge. Steve Martin's still alive. There's nothing tragic there. Be more like a comedian who died way too early. Blackburn are the Mitch Hedberg of comedians. Yeah. Teo Eden. Yeah, I know. Pickering played kind of okay today. Thanks, Jared, for the watch along and Bluebeard. Yeah, I know. This is, you know what? I'm glad you all stuck around for a minute because now you're seeing what not optimistic, sad Jared looks like. Because y'all know I've been smiling and happy this whole time. We've been on quite this run together. We've done a lot of matches together now. And as you can tell, this is the most broken I've ever been. So we got that going for us, which is nice. Y'all sound down. I've seen it all before. Life's about changes how you react to. You are correct, Steve. Steve, I am. However, I will rebound. I have enough experience to do. And don't forget, I'm a Cleveland Browns fan. A cacophony of comedy has echoed out of that stadium for 20 years. However, in the immediacy, it's the aftermath, right? So it's like I'm bandaging the wound right now, and this is how I do it. Trust me, by Saturday, I'm going to be friggin' amped and happy again. We'll talk about the jukebox for the bar. We get to pick music for the crossbar. I was trying to work on a logo today. I suck at logos. If anybody in here is good with design work or knows somebody, maybe you could just do us a quick 10-minute mock-up. Who knows? Thank you, Richard. Please never again put another game on Sky. I'd pay for them. I know. Down to 5th now. Last-minute goals in other games. Kaminsky, man of the match for Rovers. Yes, Braden Hartley. That would be correct. This game probably should have been over with a long time ago. So really good point. Yeah, all bad games across the board. Yep, it is, Ryan. And that's why it'll taste sweet when we do. Yeah, we're hitting all the informed teams right now. Midfield's not good enough. Yeah, he's saying correct. No words. Yeah, when they aren't going to play, we need. That's why I don't understand Giles too. Why you wouldn't put Giles in there, and slide. Put Giles up on the left and slide Kadra over, like Giles for Gallagher, right? You put Giles on the left and slide Kadra over to Gallagher's spot, and then you have Giles playing up top. I don't know. Gills coming up from D.C. area, originally from North Carolina. Not the worst game comes. Yeah, it's fair, Gills. Cool, man. I've been down there. Been down there for sure. Was stationed in D.C. Was stationed in South Carolina. Been to North Carolina. Got some good crabs over there. Not getting forward in January is just a pain. Yeah, it feels that way now. That's what Hedges is supposed to be, though. We're supposed to be filling that void in the aggregate, digging deeper here for positives. I am. Can you tell? Of course, it was Ben Davies, an ex-P&E player. Yeah, I know. QPR then Fulham, but after that we play average teams. I think you're right. I think it's going to be one of those where we drop out and try and maybe climb back in. Feels as though the pressure keeps mounting on us, to be fair. What's the pub menu looking like for today? Hold on. You got the old pork scratchings, scampi fries, Greg's sausage roll, Wigan kebab, beef and Stilton pastry, Cornish pastry, East Lancashire butter pie, a puka pie, Yorkshire pudding and lamb, and haddock fish and chips. Haddock and chips with mushy peas and curry sauce. Does that answer your question? Need Diaz back quick. Yes, we do, friends. Here's the bad news. I'm sorry to tell you, we're not going to get him back quick. Who else would you have put to the pen if you could rewind? Well, I mean, if I'm going to be real honest with you, I would. If we got a $25 million bid or $25 million bid for Diaz, I maybe would have took that early. In terms of pen, in terms of targets, it's so hard to tell with their budget and stuff like that. But my point is, you have Giles and you have Hedges, and you played neither of them today. So what's the point of signing players if you're not even going to play them? If we know we need to rest guys, and we know the starting 11's been playing so much together, and you brought guys in to shore up the team, and Tony Mowbray said, our squad's not deep enough. We need bodies, and you get the bodies, and you don't play the bodies. then what does it matter? Did anyone think Kadra was scored at? I think that was not a great pen by Kadra. I think it was out of a scale of 10, I would have given it a 6 out of 10. Rothwell for the pen, yeah, or Gallagher, honestly, to get him going. Because when Gallagher scores, he does get going. He gets gallivanting, but that didn't happen. That's so, yeah, it is. It is. It's his ligaments. Yeah. Okay, everyone. Well, a lot of you have tuned out. It's time. It's time to end this watch along. You're all fantastic human beings, and I really do just love our time together. I have to say that all this crap aside, just being with all of you for a couple hours is cool. So the world's a crazy place. Today was not the positive result we were looking for, but we got to pick our fucking asses up and do something else tomorrow. And that's it. Take it day by day. And next thing you know, we'll all be together again, friends. On behalf of Rovers Chat, thanks for the likes, the subscriptions, the support as always. You're fantastic. We couldn't have done it without you. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see y'all for the next one.
The Rovers Chat YouTube channel is proudly sponsored by 6yardsout.com. They've got retro football from every era with mugs, phone cases and much more. They also have plenty of Rovers goods, including apparel with the famous 94-95 season and this season's kit. Check them out using the link in the description below.